Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Tatsunoko Versus Tour Online 1. I am Dr. Science, and I'm here with my long-lost twin, whichever side he is on, JM Croft. How's it going, man?
Hey, it's going good. It's been a minute. I am excited to be back here with some Tatsunoko versus Capcom action. This game is way too hype.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be back at it. We didn't do a lot of online tournaments last year. You know, things were kind of coming back. We were feeling stuff out. But this year, we have the Tatsunoko Versus Tour. 6 events, 3 online, 3 offline. And just letting you guys know, we're going to announce the next event at the end here. So you're going to want to stick around.
Excellent. I love this hybrid approach because, you know, online tournaments, they're good just because, you know, anyone can join. They don't have to travel or anything. But I think mixing in that offline competition as well is really going to kick things up to the next level. But here in our first event, we should have some pretty great matches. Looking at the bracket here, we got some of the usual suspects showing up.
Yeah, for sure. We've got some of the big heavy hitters. Unfortunately, there were certain people who will remain unnamed who didn't quite get registered on time, and turns out they wanted to participate. But you know, that's life sometimes. We do have DawaDawa in there. We got Metaternal, Bookoo, Captain Nick, obviously a great player. He's going to be in our first match here, actually. You know, you mentioned adding in the online tournaments, and it's appropriate because like some of these players who come up for the online can't necessarily always make it out to the offline events. So it's great that we can cater to some of these players. And one of those is Marvel Matt, our resident Mega Man Volnut player from Lobby Nights. So he's going to be up against Captain Nick first here.
All right, very nice. Yeah, Mega Man Volnut, definitely a strong character. I feel like we maybe don't see him as much as you would think for how much people kind of consider him to be a good character. But in general, I think this game is balanced enough that a lot of the characters can compete, even if they're not the like on paper most broken thing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and Volnut's a character who, like, I mean, I say this whenever the character comes up, but it's a character that people have sort of an idea is pretty good, but takes a lot of execution. So whenever someone like Marvel Matt, or I know like Magno Man used to play him and stuff, when someone comes in who can really make him do some work, it's always so cool to see. It's such a neat character.
Yeah, for those of you who are not super familiar with Tatsunoko versus Capcom, Mega Man is pretty unique in this game because it's the Mega Man Legends Mega Man who never returned in any other fighting game, and so he's got a stance switching mechanic. He's got some pretty interesting stuff. If you're used to Mega Man from Marvel 2 or Mega Man X from Marvel Infinite, he's definitely pretty different from that.
Yeah, he's a very different character.
But who are we expecting to see here from Captain Nick? I don't know.
Captain Nick is a scumbag, is the technical term, I think. He plays Blade Ryu. So.
Okay, the classic.
The classic, yeah. So there's a chance we'll see some oppression going on here. As we've played over these last few years, I just like more and more, like I hate Zero less and less over time, and my hate for Blade just rises and rises.
I couldn't be more the opposite, to be honest. Blade Ryu, to me, Blade Ryu, it kind of fulfills that same spot in my brain as like Sentinel Captain Commando, where I'm like, yes, it's broken, yes, it's top tier. But for some reason, he just has heart. Something about Tekkaman Blade, in my mind, he has heart. So.
I mean, it's a very cool character.
He is really cool. Whereas, you know, Zero, I don't see any
nice movement.
He's a cold machine.
Marvel Matt couldn't quite pick up the whole conversion there, but did have some nice zoning patterns and got into at least a couple of those. But here comes the Blade.
Yeah, the cross up, the classic. I like, you know, Mega Man with this Morgan assist. I feel like Morgan, maybe a slept-on character as a support for a long time, but now kind of starting to get the recognition she deserves.
Yeah, she's got a really great assist. You know, fireball assists are super strong in this game, and then like her utility as an anchor, I think people are starting to understand more and more because she's just got such great utility.
Yeah, both players utilizing these horizontal fireball assists, great for covering space, letting characters like Tekkaman get in. You know, he is a very top-tier character, but if we were to have to find faults with the character, you know, his movement is not the best.
Yeah,
that's an amazing.
At least non-standard. Yeah, that's the classic confirm full screen into crash intrude. It goes full screen in just a few frames, so you can confirm it off pretty much anything. Stays in the front, but doesn't finish the combo.
Yeah, unfortunate drop. Maybe a little bit of the online adjustment period coming into play here.
Oh, nice pick. Oh, doesn't quite finish the combo. That would have been so sick.
Yeah, so Morrigan, this is definitely an uphill situation, but let's not count Morrigan out, you know, and a lot of her supers and her ways of using meter are very strong as well, so these 3 meters could be coming into play here.
Yeah, and Marvel Matt, he dropped it at the end there, but he definitely has the forced back roll mix-up setups that he will be going for if he starts landing hits with Morrigan. So this can get out of control for Captain Nick pretty quickly if he doesn't block right.
I like the corner escape attempt. The DP. Oh, geez.
Wow.
The
snatches her with the B lance. Fireball. Yeah, early burst. Trying to save as much health as possible.
Yeah, not looking good for Marvel Matt when you're this low on HP.
Almost fell on the fireball. There it is. The classic. The Helm Stabber. We'll call it. Helm Piercer? I don't know. We'll call it something. But
what do we call the cross-up move? Is that rapid spin? Rapid?
Apparently it's called Falchion, I think is the name. But yeah, okay. I call it Rapid Slap. Personally.
I mean, I don't think any fighting game player ever uses the real move names. That's the first sign of a new school players that actually know the names of the moves.
Oh, the cross-up. Yeah. Marvel Matt not quite ready to block that one there. Captain Nick bringing back down.
Man.
Not going to go for the super.
These are some very nice combos here from Captain Nick. You know, Second Man Blade, he's not a high execution character, but still.
I mean, going some of those combos, he's doing a little bit of, you know, simplified versions, but those links with the 2H are not that easy.
Nice. Oh my gosh, how did that that was crazy.
Fireball connecting, that's a setup. And the air throw. Marvel Matt gonna have to get something started with this Morrigan soon.
Okay, big cross up, but so many meters to work with.
There it is, forced back roll, overhead. Going for it again. Oh, tried to go for the low, but he didn't quite time it right.
So Captain Nick made the decision there to save some meter, and now we're seeing the first burst here. Huge amount of red here for Tekka Blade. You can see Marvel Matt really respecting the Barrow bursting, but it's not going to matter.
Yeah, big cross up with the pizza cutter there. Morrigan having a hard time approaching Blade, I think. You saw once he got it started there in the corner, he got a couple of reps of that, you know, mix-up going. Unfortunately got thrown out of it at the end there, but then once he got back to the neutral, it's just so hard to get in on Blade.
Yeah, I think, we're seeing Morrigan start here. I feel like a big problem that we're seeing is just like, you know, when you have to fight the 1v2 in this game, it's going to be tough. Losing one character is such a massive disadvantage, and that's happened so quickly in both these games.
Ooh, almost had that pickup there. Nice.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I really do like this switch to Morrigan from Marvel Matt. He seems, you know, like he at least has more of an idea what he wants to go for against Blade, even if it's not, you know, he's still down on health a little bit. It's looking better.
Right, and despite what some people might intuitively think, Blade's super does not go through fireballs. So this fireball zoning strategy seems to be okay until you got in on one time with the cross-up, and now, again, it's a 1v2 situation.
Yeah, you can link off that, but he decides to go directly into the super to avoid the burst.
Good block on the cross-up, at least, there. All right, trying to fill the screen with these Mega Man projectiles, trying to put up a barrier.
Oh, my God. Such a great series of zoning decisions there from Captain Nick. Oh, he's getting shot for this one, though, right? Ooh. No!
He threaded the needle there with the lance.
He's really trying to connect with those mashes after the down stabs, too. Can't quite get the height, though.
Oh, yeah, forced burst there. That was going to be a massive amount of damage. Level 3 still available as well for Tekka Blade.
Yeah, this is so hard at this point. He's got the solo Volnut. Wasn't able to really even make the Volnut Morrigan work against Blade previously. Oh, okay. Got the block. Punish. Yes.
Oh, unfortunate drop. Okay, but a reset. Happy birthday.
Pressure going in the corner. Oh, yeah, the mash move beats the fireball.
We're out here mashing Blanca electricity. Mega Man, big chunk of red, but I don't think it's going to matter because there's too many bursts available for Captain Nick.
There it is. Yeah, I just can't quite make it work there. Good games to Captain Nick. You know, Marble Mat got a couple things going there at points, especially with the Morrigan. We saw some things going on, and there was like a cool Volnut mix-up in there, but couldn't quite get the games going his way. So it'll be going down to losers. Still around. Hopefully we'll see the Volnut again a little later.
Yeah, to put an optimistic spin on it, you know, Tekka Blade Ryu is not necessarily a team where you have to be super warmed up to make it work, but Volnut Morrigan is going to require a little more precision. So maybe we can hope as the tournament goes on, Marble Mat will be able to get a little bit more consistent with those combos and stuff and get things going. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, and we've just to remind everyone, this is a charity tournament this time. Do we have a Matcherino command ready? Yeah, working on it. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, we are a charity tournament right now. We have a Matcherino up, and we made the decision 50% is going to Trans Lifeline and 50% is going to top 3 placers. And already the community came out huge so far. We already have 120 to each basically, so there's over 200, almost $250 in their total. So big thanks to everyone who donated so far, including Starizu, BlueMage, Hitbox Cameron, let's see, I know there were more, right? Oh yeah, awesome. Qlex from France. Big thanks. All right, Matcherino.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys, for showing out for that Matcherino. Not only incentivizing people to show up and play in the tournament, but also getting some money to a good cause. So thank you, everybody.
For sure. I really appreciate it. Great to see the community really showing up for charity this time. So up next, we are going to have, again, a couple of NetPlay regulars, HighPlainsGrifter and WaddleDeeLegends.
I don't think I'm familiar with WaddleDeeLegends. Do we have a team we're anticipating here?
WaddleDeeLegends is kind of a newer player. He's a Cashern player, I want to say.
You know, that's another character like Cashern. I think people respect him as like maybe a solid mid-tier-ish. Yeah, but he can definitely like he can blow you up very, very quickly. Very high damage character. And that overhead armored knee. We both love and hate to see the armored knee.
He's got some struggles, but he also has the overhead armored knee, and the dive kicks are quite good too, especially with the right assist.
Yeah.
He's currently running. Oh no. Give me one sec.
All right, should be some good stuff, guys. I've been eyeballing this bracket. It looks like Metaternal is gonna have to face Capt. That should be a great match.
Did they start the match? I wasn't in.
I think technical difficulties. They're. Oh god, they restarted, but
yeah, no, tell them to stop. I mean, we can't watch if they have already started. Can you get them in the lobby to get out? Well, we got technical difficulties going on here.
You guys know you have to. Every tournament needs one.
You know how we do.
Sometimes we like to do more than one, but every tournament needs at least one technical difficulty, or else it doesn't even count. It's like, did you even have an online tournament if everything went smoothly? You know, we run our monthly tournament series in my Discord community, and Guilty Gear Strive went down. We did a Guilty Gear Strive launch tournament, and it went down in history as the worst tournament ever because I don't know if any of you guys played Guilty Gear Strive at launch, but the lobbies did not work at all. And so now, next weekend, we're giving it another try. We're attempting another Guilty Gear Strive tournament to redeem the game now that we've got the rollback patch and the crossplay.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
So are we... Okay, we're in there. Cool. We're good. All right, yeah, we're going to be getting in there with WaddleDeeLegends and HighPlainsGrifter. HighPlainsGrifter, an exciting player as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We've got some pretty... This is a stacked bracket, man. I know you were saying that not everyone who wanted to play showed up, but...
Yeah,
there are some killers out there. There's gonna be blood in the water. We've got Bookoo and Supra both waiting with buys here in second round winners. So those are gonna be some very dangerous players to watch out for.
Yeah, for sure.
I also realized in the last match, about 10 seconds in, I realized that I was behind. I was like, oh, what's Dr. Science talking about? Like things that haven't happened on my screen.
Yeah, gotta default those buttons. That's the most important part.
Yeah, it is pretty funny trying to play this on stick with like if you use like the actual like way the buttons are supposed to be set up on stick, it's like so wrong.
Yeah, it's so bad. The way, because it was set up to map on a GameCube controller correctly, right?
Yeah.
I think what it is, it's supposed to be across the X, A, Y on a GameCube controller. It's the 3 buttons, and then the B down there is your partner.
It was nice they fixed it for Marvel 3. They added the beta config because they know that all fight stick players are betas like me.
Hey-o.
So they add, you switch over to beta and then you got fight stick.
You have to.
All right, we're in there.
Yeah, so we've got Casher and Tekkaman Blade, which is a team that can put out some very serious damage. And then HighPlainsGrifter with the standard Yatter 1 Ken the Eagle.
Of course, you know, Ken the Eagle, super common character choice, but not in this one.
Yeah, not someone you see in Ultimate All-Stars very often. It's really cool. Grifter's been putting in a lot of work with the character and figuring stuff out. It's been fun watching it.
It's also interesting, of course, we saw Tekkaman Blade in the point position last match. Now we're seeing him as an assist. He's another one of those characters, a lot of characters I feel like are like this, where their assist doesn't look crazy, but like once you actually put in work and like figure out good ways to use it, you can do a lot of different things. But now, Ken the Eagle, quickly getting the kill here.
Yeah. Ken the Eagle from Grifter. He's really aggressive, likes to play with these these kind of specials that Ken has to really put pressure on. It's a very fun play style. I'll try to catch some. Oh, and he does. He must have had a button out in the air there. Nice. Catches the ground stab.
Ooh, almost got a crazy confirm, but instead gets the crazy reset here.
Very nice. No assist to pick up off of that. Yeah, trying to shut down these angles. Goes for the level 3 and a button out from Blade. The Grifter classic raw level 3 from Ken the Eagle comes off the wall and wins it.
I think we just witnessed the grift right now.
That's the grift right there. That's a classic grift.
That round was just stolen. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game plan that's worked out for Grifter. It's, you know, it's not the most orthodox way to play, but he's putting on all this pressure until Blade starts throwing out all these javelins to try and stop it. And at that point, when he's putting out too many buttons in the air, he just snipes it with the level 3, I guess.
Yeah, and I think something to point out about this Ken the Eagle game plan, you know, in this game, there are a lot of universal movement techniques that you see a lot because everybody has double jump. Everybody has, like, double air dash. So people are so used to, you know, certain angles of approach. But Ken the Eagle, you know, he can be moving around at these different angles using his special moves and stuff. He catches the opponent off guard a little bit.
Speaking of angles of approach, having a hard time dealing with those spins from Yatter 1 there. Go full screen, hit overhead, you can combo off them.
Yeah, and it seemed like a little bit of panic decision making there from WaddleDee. You know,
we got the timing
and then letting the character die.
But, that's the wrong super. Nice, converts into the OTG super there, get a little bit of damage on. Good thinking of Grifter though, using that special to get out of the corner. If you fall directly back down there, you're always at risk of getting hit with a meaty knee.
Ooh, unsafe there on the dive. And here's one of the problems that you'll see come up so much in this game is, like, yeah, you know, the comeback is possible for WaddleDee, but if you look at the meter, it's going to make it a lot harder to fact that the opponent can...
2 bursts you got to work through first, at least. Ooh, the conversion! Yo, so sick! Doesn't finish the combo though.
I was getting too hype. I thought we were gonna see like Tiger knee loops, but it's fine.
Yeah, he's got those now. You know, he didn't when Grifter was playing for a while, didn't have the relaunch loops. Now he's been putting in the work. He's got those relaunch loops. He's got the VARs and the Ken the Eagle, putting out that real Tatsunoko damage.
All right, we got to go for the stage change. The zombie stage. There was too much of a negative aura. I understand. All right, same teams, no shenanigans. All right, we're about to destroy this bridge pretty soon. Watch out, the guy on the bike.
Yeah, I mean, this team from WaddleDeeLegends is one of the best bridge breaking teams. You've got the down stab from Blade, you've got the chops from Catturn. Those are all bridge breakers.
I'm waiting to see the bridge percent speedrun.
You can't do it until the timer's under like a certain level.
Oh no, wait, so really it's like an auto scroller. That's when they read the ads or they read the donation.
Oh, he tries.
Wow, the attempt.
Oh, the push block actually saving his life there, putting him back down on the ground.
Wow, very nice confirm. And I mean, like, that was okay. Yep, using the VAR. That was a very small amount of Baroque, but
gets the other one back in, and the cross up.
Yeah, the movement here from Yatter 1, such a fast, slippery, unpredictable character.
Yeah, again, it's so hard to contest some of these things. Tries to go for the run-up unblockable, but not quite the right timing. Level 3 for full screen.
Time for another grift. The grift never stops.
He tried it. Wally has a chance. Oh, drops the conversion. That was the right idea. You can convert with the falling jump C there. VAR into Ken. Yeah, finishes it off. Nice, clean finish from Grifter.
All right, our second 3-0. Two matches, 2 3-0s. I mean, the classic is a 2-2 game 5.
Game 5, and I'm sure we'll see this more and more as the bracket goes on. But Grifter coming out looking strong here. It's good stuff. Grifter, along with, I think, a lot of the community had the realization over the past few years that it's like, you should just VAR like all the time. It's just so good.
Yeah, I mean, for 1 bar, like, there aren't that many other ways that you can get that much damage for 1 bar. Supers
it does more damage than supers, and you build some of the meter back with the combo from the other character. So it's like a win-win, you know? Plus, it gets you a free tag if you need that for any reason.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I feel like it's been kind of a general trend that the more versus games come out, like the easier they make tagging. Like they realize that it's not that fun if you just always have your team like in the right order the whole time. So now Marvel 3, they generally made tagging a little bit stronger, and then like the newer games from other developers like Dragon Ball FighterZ, like, oh my god, tagging is so powerful in that game.
Yeah, that game's got some good tags.
But see, in this game, I always just accidentally tag because back plus assist is tag.
Yeah. It's a good tag in this game though. It's invincible from frame 1, so you can use it as a reversal at least.
Not an overhead though.
Not an overhead.
That's Marvel 3 is overhead.
It is an overhead Marvel 3. I hated that when that game first came. I was so upset.
You just mix someone up by like dashing up and raw tag.
Because when you first start playing it for at least like a couple weeks or whatever, you're getting hit with raw tags because you're like low blocking. Table flip. Get me out of here.
It's also that's another thing this game and Marvel 3 have in common is it's really hard to punish assists in both games. Like assists just feel like they are not on the screen for very often.
Yeah, and I mean, in this game, there's, mechanics that are put in specifically to stop you from happy birthdaying people. As soon as you start juggling a character, you only get like 3 hits or something like that until they just fall out of the combo.
They don't want us to do the Magneto down fierce. What?
They don't want to see me shine.
I know they don't. They're always trying to put a stop to us wholesome infinite lovers.
Yeah, it was fun though. It is kind of like an extra difficulty level. When we did the combo contest a couple years ago, you might remember Obi-Wan did a combo that killed both characters on a happy birthday because he never let them get off the ground. The entire combo.
Right. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that's another thing about how this game works is that there's separate. Is there no hit stun decay?
No hit stun decay on the ground. Yeah.
So that's different from Marvel 3 because Marvel 3 there's separate hit stun decay. So there's like 2 hit stun decay bars. One only starts once you leave the ground.
Yeah. Speaking of long combos though, we've got some top tier character users up here. BlueMage with the Zero Saki, and then Bookoo, the classic Tekkaman Blade Ryu. Probably the best Tekkaman Blade Ryu in the world right now. I don't know if there's too much question about that. But BlueMage has also been putting in a ton of work with his Zero Saki team. He's been developing new unblockables basically, the assist unblockables.
Ooh, almost got a crazy confirm there.
Nice try.
Yeah, I mean, Zero in this game, he's going to be doing the kind of things that you expect from Zero. He's going to be mixing you up 50-50. He's going to be making you block forever. He's going to be zip-zop-zooping around the screen. But the thing, in this game, there's also unblockables to contend with. So,
oh yeah,
very, very dangerous character.
Nice. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's the birthday. Take one OTG. Yeah, that's good decision.
Yeah, this is one of those matches where the fate of the match could be decided by how this red life is utilized. We're seeing a large amount of red life, but I think it's all just going to go away right here. Unfortunate.
BlueMage reads that mix-up wrong. Ooh. Yeah, it gets mixed up on incoming, too. Directly into the level 3. Finish it. Finish it with the anime.
Yo, anime cutscene. I mean, this is an anime game after all. Don't let anyone tell you that the Versus series is not anime games. But you best start believing in anime.
I mean, this one's definitely an anime game, right?
Quite literally.
It's literally an anime game.
Just like Sailor Moon Fighters on SNES, that's an anime game.
Although I guess there's a Street Fighter anime, so literally every Capcom game is an anime game.
But not Street Fighter the movie, the game. That's a live action. Oh my gosh, the mix, the Baroque, large amounts of damage, still no meter to burst.
Oh, tries to go for the fourth back roll there.
So once again, you know, I hate to keep harping on the same points, but this red life is going to matter a lot. Is he going to try to get the character out? Just let it rock. And he doesn't even burst. Yeah, that was a slight burst bait / prevention combo there. Not doing any hits before the super.
Yeah, I don't think BlueMage would have bursted there, though. Putting yourself down at pixel health against T-Blade is a recipe for disaster anyways.
Yeah, but now Saki, very strong comeback character, but this is a lot of help.
Possible, yeah. I mean, the thing about Saki, right, is she's able to zone, kind of build meter, things like that, and then if she kills one character, she gets a free hit on the next one.
Right. The intended unblockable. There's unintentional and intentional unblockables. Both.
Yep. It's much easier to set up than the unintentional unblockables as well. Okay, nice. Way to reset into the corner here. Gets the overhead on standing Saki. Actually,
that's hot.
Double OTG bullet into taunt. Very nice. Very nice.
I still believe. Okay, just don't block a super. Ryu cannot aim his super in this game. That was a technique that he forged in the fires of Marvel.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay, wait a minute.
Nice snipe with the Shinku.
I was getting mad hype for a second there, like, what? She's doing some damage, but
yeah.
BlueMage.
BlueMage, I mean, hasn't been able to put in too much work with the Zero so far, unfortunately, but very, very capable with both of these characters. Saki, definitely very practiced.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of character Zero is. Like, once he gets the momentum going, he can be so hard to stop, but, you know, lowest HP character, he can go down pretty fast as well. No. And I'm a little worried that's what we're about to see here. I mean, so much damage before the burst is even unlocked, but...
Bookoo misjudging the distance to the corner there. I thought he could do the corner juggle. A little too far.
All right, we're throwing lances. Oh, no combo off the trade. Very lucky turn of events there for BlueMage.
Yeah. Oh, another one. Spacing. Not working out for Bookoo here.
BlueMage, okay, actually raw tags this time, and it works out. That's been an issue both times.
Oh my god, that full screen pizza cutter cross up.
Oh, Sniperino. All right, Saki just wants to find some room to breathe here. Okay, orb. Back to the corner. This is where Saki thrives. The burst bait. No bite on that.
Expecting it to come out there.
Okay, yeah, had to burst just to keep the corner. Oh no, no burst.
Baroque, yeah, so he doesn't get the burst in time.
Yeah, using that VAR.
Oh, the empty low. Fakes out the dash, gets bursted. The burst is coming out before the super. Oh, and the Ryu assist
gonna be
right in the
curtains,
face.
folks.
Crash intrude to close it out.
Yet another 3-0, Bookoo. I mean,
yeah,
Bookoo
said
it. One of the best utilizers of this super strong Blade Ryu team that has been prevalent in the game since day one.
Yeah, for sure. Very nice. It's a team that, yeah, there was a lot of stuff that people sort of knew about. But Bookoo definitely over the past however many years he's been playing here has been showing more and more that he's the one who has really put all the pieces together and has like this really just super solid game plan that's so hard to play against.
I mean, what is there to say other than Tekkaman Blades got heart, guys?
He's got heart. He's got heart.
Believe it.
Just see him cruising full screen, cross up with the pizza cutter. 90 billion damage all the way to the corner. He's got heart.
He does. He does. He's trying his best out there. He's just a little robot with a dream.
I mean, he's oh, did they start this game already?
Yeah,
the DawaDawa versus Grifter?
Either.
I can't join. Obi-Wan put it in the chat, but yeah, we're gonna hopefully get this next match going.
DawaDawa versus HP.
DawaDawa versus HighPlainsGrifter. So DawaDawa, for anyone who doesn't know, is a 0 picker. So that'll be 0 versus Yatterman 1, which are a couple of top tier characters.
They definitely are, and DawaDawa has been a strong player for a long time, but I feel like, you know, in the last, what do we want to say, the last year or so, DawaDawa has really stepped it up and become one of the dominant players in the scene.
Yeah, it was funny. I actually went and I looked up the, I was tracking rankings for Tatsunoko versus Corona back when we were doing that, and that's what I used for the seeding today, was the sort of final rankings there. And I was surprised at how low DawaDawa was on that ranking, because definitely, at least in the past couple of years, he has become like the strongest 0 we have around, basically. So
yeah. Second place at Evo, is that right?
Yeah, second place at Evo. Or second place at Combo Breaker. Combo Breaker.
Oh yeah, Combo Breaker.
Not Evo. Yeah. From Chicago, the strongest region for TVC, right?
The hub.
The hub for TVC. Yeah, speaking of TVC in Chicago, Frosty Faustings, 2 weeks. Woo! Let's go.
Yeah, I saw some when we said that we're announcing the next event in the series. A lot of people are like, "Duh, it's obviously Frosty." That's already announced.
That's already announced. Frosty's already announced, guys. That's keep up.
We got DJ Khaled another one for you.
We got another one.
I'm so hyped for Frosties this year.
Giordano's. Come on, guys. We don't go to Giordano's.
Yeah, we don't go to Giordano's.
Wait, where do you go then?
Where do we go?
Yeah, I got a friend who's it's going to be his first time in Chicago. I got to take him to the good.
We're about to get into some.
So, if you have the time and resources, right, you should go to Pequod, right? That's the real answer, right?
Here's the thing. I think Pequod's is the most overrated pizza on earth. Pequod's is not good. It's mid quad.
Oh my god. People in the chat probably don't realize what a hot take this is right now.
It is a hot. Listen, everybody. I've probably told this story on stream before. Everybody told me, "Oh, bro, you haven't had real Chicago deep dish till you've had Pequod."
DawaDawa not breaking out the 0 for this, by the way.
Oh, wait, the Jun the Swan troll? What is this?
Jun Morgan.
Oh, I'm so excited.
He's gonna try to win it with his secondary team here. He has been working on this team.
This is like the one character with faster walk speed than Yada One.
I know, right? They're just cruising.
Yeah, Jun the Swan, she definitely has some stuff, but she has some issues. I feel like damage is maybe her biggest issue.
Yeah, she can do damage, but the combos to do it are really difficult and situational. So she's kind of technical that way. And then, yeah, certain confirms just doesn't get much. But DawaDawa likes the character a lot. Again, has been using it, has been practicing this team, and so far it's working. You know,
this is a matchup of yo-yo users.
Oh, look at that!
If we pretend that the kendama is a yo-yo.
Not a huge conversion from Grifter there. Could have had a little more damage, but at least he finished the combo.
Ooh, overhead mix.
There we go.
No, drop though.
And Grifter gets away with the raw tag too.
That was actually great awareness to instant raw tag. Didn't take the time to wait and see what's going on. Just get him out of it.
Oh, directly into level 3. Yeah. Get hit with one yourself. I feel like we saw this super before, but we actually didn't.
You're right. We saw the other one, the other Phoenix.
Oh, here it comes. He's trying it. He wants to get it right back. DawaDawa's seen that before. He knows the game plan. He's blocking full screen.
That was a good block on the overhead. Much respect for that.
Yeah. Crossover counter. Morgan's got a good one. Oh, and the throw reset. So nice. Not quite enough to kill, though.
What? Whip command throw. Oh, no, Ross is going to work this
Throws
time.
something out. Gets hit by the dog. Fireball Baruch to finish it off. Strange finish there, but DawaDawa making it happen with the Jun Morgan.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about not the main team, and yet, and we have seen DawaDawa is practiced with Morgan Anchor with Zero as well, so there's definitely some experience there. But I was pretty impressed by the Jun, I must say.
Tags through the overhead. So
that's the true DP right there. DP by tagging.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad option though. If DawaDawa is running too many mix-ups that have gaps like that, you know. Goes to Super.
I'm very upset by what I'm seeing in chat. We're gonna have to reconnect on this after this match, but right now, I like the use of the boomerang, but it's not gonna matter. I mean, Jun is just holding it down. She's controlling the nooch.
Oh, nice. Catches with the raw super and hits the dog afterwards.
That's
nice
a cool
timing.
DHC.
Yeah. No, this team has some really cool DHCs, but they have some pretty specific timing. It's a very tight way to make that.
Unfortunate drop, but the mix was real there.
Yeah.
Ooh, slap.
Sniped.
Who decided that this character should also have full screen projectiles?
Come on, you have to place that. It's hard. It's hard to use those.
Oh, a little too far for the confirm there.
the tag again. The Grift is still on. The super, not quite the right angle there.
So, you know, the game might look pretty close here, but the meter... Whoa! No burst!
No.
Wow, this is getting dangerous.
Finishing shower, yeah. Gonna get... Ooh, for real? Oh, he was trying to get the chip. It doesn't touch Morgan at all, though. Okay, so and she gets out.
That raw tag might be a little suspect here because Jun lost her red life. So, like, basically any hit, you're probably going to die before burst can really help.
Oh, wow, the level 3. I don't think this is going to kill. It's a pretty low damage level 3. Yep, not quite. Still a shot at life here from Grifter. If you could finish off Jun. Oh, there it is. We've seen that sandwich setup a few times now from DawaDawa. He really likes that, getting on the other side with her really powerful 2M, and the fireball will just crush any button and get a mix-up as well.
Yeah, that was a lot closer, but DawaDawa is 2-0. The next crossover is Lumalnati's versus Jepson's. That's the true hometown showdown. Oh, there's that raw tag again. I like to see it.
Grifter loves it. He loves
Just keep doing it, man. It heals you and it deals damage.
Gets you out of pressure. It does so many things. He's playing good footsies here too. Really using that nice jump A from Ken the Eagle. It's got a nice hitbox on it. Beats out a lot of stuff.
I think we could really see one of the downsides of Jun there is that the launcher, like the range, certain attacks from her have very awkward range.
Yeah. Almost had to pick up there.
Oh, that looked like a guard break, but that doesn't exist in this game.
Okay, finally blocks the raw tag there. Was expecting it this time. Full screen, unblockable from Grifter into Super. It's not enough to kill though. Tag
raw
the tag.
Gated, but not with the right thing.
Yo, dog, I heard you like raw tag.
Hold up, that was kind of a sick combo too with the assist.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh,
gets the overhead. Takes the knockdown. Didn't get the dash though, so it's not a clean setup.
Wait a minute, this
directly into Super. That's not a ton of damage.
Don't freak out. Don't freak out, JM.
Nice teleport. The launcher, but not
that's one of the Morgan classics, the massive anti-air launcher.
Okay, Grifter getting the hit here, and DawaDawa not choosing to burst so far. Maybe saving the meter for Jun. The level 3 comes out. And we get GPU stutters.
Oh my god, and now Morgan's gonna go down, except not.
Does choose to spend the burst here.
Ah, the raw tag!
Has to use the burst again. I don't think he's gonna die from this. Yeah, not enough damage. Scaled.
Oh, ain't no way.
On the right side.
Ain't no way.
Oh my god. Oh no, and that's gonna be it. DawaDawa taking a 3-0 over HighPlainsGrifter in a nail biter.
There was a lot of spaghetti there, but at the end of the day, Dawa takes it with our third 3-0. We're 3-0 on 3-0s.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. And how far are we in the bracket so far? It's there's another round 2 match. Yeah, let me pull the bracket up here. Pull up the bracket.
All right, Chad. I gotta lay it on the line here. Who said Lou Malnati's is tourist trash? Lou's is actually like the best deep dish. Okay?
Yeah, it was President Magikarp, right?
That's a trash. The worst deep dish is Giordano.
I mean, President Magikarp is for like Boston or something. Clearly, the pizza opinion is needs to be taken with a grain of salt.
My number one for me is Lou Malnati's, but only if you get the Malnati Chicago Classic. That's their best pizza, and it's the best pizza.
Yeah.
And then second place, I'll say is probably Pizzeria Uno, because it's basically the same thing. It's like indistinguishable.
All right, yeah.
And Paisanos is good as well, but Paisanos has bad service, but I think that's why the food is good. Like they gatekeep it. You have to be able to put up with like not getting seated for like 45 minutes, even though the whole restaurant's empty. Once you pass that, then you're good to go.
Well, we're gonna be just a minute before our next match here. But in the meantime, thanks again, everybody, for coming out and watching. This is Tatsunoko Versus Tour Online #1. It's the first event of the tour and our first online event that we've done in like quite some time now. And I really appreciate everybody who registered. It's been a little while. And then everybody who's watching here, we appreciate all of you. And everyone who donated to the Matcherino. There's been so much support for the Matcherino. And we still have, I believe, codes left. So definitely hit that up. It's going to a good cause this time. Get in there. Use those codes.
It's free real estate, guys. It's basically free money.
Smash that like and subscribe.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and do that. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you should, guys. I'll just give you just one quick tip here: is that if you click the little button that says subscribe, scroll down, see if it says Prime sub available, and if it do, you guys know what to do.
Yeah, true.
This is good advice.
Prime sub available.
I don't stream on Twitch anymore, so you don't gotta save them for me, guys. You can go ahead.
But conversely, you should join the JM Crofts membership.
The YouTube membership?
Yeah.
No, just join my Discord.
Yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, you can link that with your Twitch account and use it to give free money from Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, take it right out of his pocket.
Melee. Like, think about it. Just let that sink in,
Take whatever his ex-wife didn't take.
Directly out of his pocket and into Matchstick Melees.
Dude, I can't believe we've got like a crazy deep dish argument happening in the chat. What have I done?
This is more controversial than any of your quote controversial questions that you've brought before.
Yeah, right. Whenever Chicago pizza gets brought up, President Magikarp materializes out of the air to talk about how Giordano's is the best pizza.
That is weird. An insane take, dude.
I know.
Giordano's is so dry. Giordano's is like eating a desert. The crust, man. I will say though, my favorite pizza in Chicago is not deep dish. It's close between Peace and Boiler Room. They both have very good, kind of a semi New York style pizza.
Speaking of pizza, though, we got 3 pizza cutters in this next match. Beautiful Joe, Tekkaman Zero, all with the pizza cutter level sub H's, because we have DawaDawa versus Metaternal here.
This is a grand finals caliber match already.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Beautiful Joe, he's just a weird little guy. He just jumps around, throws boomerangs, cuts pizzas. Yep. You might underestimate him, and then you just eat a level 3 and die.
Yeah, he's got stubby buttons, but he's another character that can just play around his specials a lot. Red Hot Kick into Boomerang is very difficult to contest, but DawaDawa landed the first hit here.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Can small character privilege come into play here? Does DawaDawa just have this too locked down?
Yeah, DawaDawa has a lot of experience, we'll say, playing against small characters with 0.
Yeah.
So he's got those combos pretty much locked down.
A little bit of low profile now. This is going to be big damage.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge amount of red life. And DawaDawa not bursting until the end here.
Very, very late burst there. Maybe didn't realize exactly how much damage was going to be done until it was too late.
Yeah. So Metaternal now in a strong spot, up a couple of meters and up on life as well. You getting beat out, and that's enough to take out the 0.
Ah, the reverse, and there's that level 3.
Yeah, into the level 3. He loves going directly into this when he's got the meter available. You get a combo afterwards. Let's see if the 6 machine comes out.
Yeah, it's awkward for the opponent because it's like, well, I've already taken so much damage. Do I really want to burst now?
Doing the manual pickup with the boomerang, no assist, so sick.
The red hot boomerang gets the confirm.
Wow. Yeah, and he's playing the classic Tekkaman too. I love that. I love that. Sometimes you run Tekkaman Blade back there. It's a little bit of a different team. But the classic Tekkaman with the Lance, just such cool combos for this team. Ooh, catches both. But the double hit eats up the hits of the Shinku Hidori. That's something that can happen with that super.
The punish on hit.
Yeah, if the assist gets hit at the same time, it uses up the hits of the beam faster, so you can recover faster and just run up and hit Ryu.
That seems legit. Definitely do not patch that, Capcom.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for all we talk about how good Ryu is in this game, that's one thing about him is that super sucks.
Saw some very textbook play from Metaternal, the exact kind of stuff you expect to see. Oh, look at that! And the movement with the whiff punish too.
Oh yeah, the pizza cutter coming in early here. Setting up the pressure with the red hot boomerang.
Oh my gosh. Confirming off that with the god. I feel like DawaDawa is just not respecting the boomerangs enough. Like, trying to contest the boomerang when you know it's gonna come back.
I mean, it's been a while. Metaternal's not someone who comes out to like lobby nights and stuff. He's got stuff going on. So we don't get as much experience against him. And he's someone who has a lot of experience playing in tournaments. He's playing the game since, way back when. So he's got a great Vijo, and if you're not ready for that matchup, if you're not practiced in it, it's tough. You really need to pick your spots wisely.
Yeah, Vijo really he plays on human psychology where you're like, okay, the projectile whiffed, it's my turn. Whoa, okay, getting hit by that.
Wow.
The instant burst, but now no me. We're throwing out the shocking thing.
He just blocks it himself and gets opened up.
Yeah, this is looking very tough for DawaDawa, but I mean, it is 0.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, he forced a burst. He forced one burst out here, so if he can force one more. Oh no, gets hit though. This Ryu is gonna be dead. Yeah, very nice whip in the air backdash H for spacing.
Oh, going for a very tricky incoming there. Nice block from DawaDawa.
Oh, and the big cross up. That dive kick is a silly move.
Wait a minute. I mean, Tekkaman, the nice thing is here, Tekkaman just instantly wins, but also Tekkaman has a ton of life to work with, so.
Yeah, for sure. 0 character that can do big damage, but needs to hit at least a couple combos on Tekkaman to get him through, and he doesn't land any. Metaternal going up 2-0 here. It's like we're doing power levels, right? We saw Grifter get a 3-0 at the beginning, then we saw a DawaDawa 3-0 Grifter, and now Metaternal is one step away from 3-0ing DawaDawa.
I mean, we were talking about bridge percent speedrun, but this is just tournament percent speedrun.
I know, right?
Oh, look at that!
Oh, the big overhead. So sick. Doesn't quite get the link. It's tough.
Oh my gosh, Tekkaman holding it down. It's actually weird for me to say Tekkaman and not say Blade. Like, I'm so... It's been a while.
Tekkaman normal.
Yeah, forma normal.
Forma normal.
All right, not able to kill here because, you know, no air supers.
Yeah, but another nice thing about Vijo is that, oh my god, Red Hot Kick gives a hard knockdown anywhere with no flying screen. So you get a free Red Hot Boomerang set up off of it anywhere. And uses that to set up another hit, goes directly into level 3 here, and Ryu is dead.
Yeah, in case we have any new viewers, supers are completely unburstable, so that's why he's going straight into the super very early.
Yeah, and the nice thing about level 3s like that is they have some invincibility, so if the burst is coming out before the super, they'll usually beat it clean.
It just works. Crazy.
It just works. Yeah, he's using those boomerangs, though.
DawaDawa really advantage here for DawaDawa, so it definitely is possible.
It's possible, but he really needs to find some kind of a strategy in neutral here. He hasn't really found an angle that has consistently worked to approach from, which I gotta say, not a problem that Zero normally has.
Yeah, it is a little bit surprising. Zero getting out neutral by Joe. Okay, big opportunity here with the unblockable.
Yeah, huge unblockable from DawaDawa. He's got those.
And now with another chunk of red here to go for another one if the situation presents itself. Burst bait with no burst.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised he didn't have meter for burst there. I don't know why DawaDawa thought that a burst would have come out.
Whoa, okay. Huge moment here.
Oh, no, doesn't finish. You should have just DP'd.
Okay, die to Chip now, presumably.
Chip, he puts on the Soganmu to make sure there's no escape from that chip.
Now, this is a very, very close situation. Tekkaman with life advantage, but Zero just with the top tier advantage. Both players with one burst on deck. Yeah, how are you going to control? Wow. Oh, if he would have got another one, though, but it's not going to matter. Okay, now Chip, a problem here.
Yeah,
Raw super.
Okay. Where's the burst out? Yeah. Goodbye. Good night. Closing it out with the checkmate. That's a classic Tekkaman strat. Burst into kill someone. I mean, you used to burst into make it rain, OTG or whatever.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, you can reduce the amount of chip you take by push blocking, but you can't really reduce it to 0. You'll always take a little.
You'll always take at least a little bit of chip on something like that. So congratulations to Metaternal, moving on in winners. DawaDawa going down to the losers bracket. And that was our winners semis, right? Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. So congratulations to Metaternal. We're working through some stuff down on the bottom side of the bracket here. We're going to be going over to Supra versus Beck. And Beck, someone I'm not familiar with, joined this tournament. Happy to see new players joining, but not someone who I've seen play before, I don't think.
Yeah, I know it can always feel a little bit daunting when you're like joining a scene that is so well established, but when you look at the dominant players right now, a lot of them have really like risen to the top fairly quickly. You know, we have the old school people like K-Beast and stuff, but a lot of these newer players are arriving on the scene and doing a lot of magic. So don't let that deter you if you guys are interested in picking up the game.
Yeah, for sure.
We have a very, very welcoming net play community Discord where you'll be able to find matches, no problem.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, every Tuesday we do lobby nights over on my channel, and then once a month we do like a small tournament also on Tuesdays inside of the lobby. So if anybody's interested, we definitely have opportunities to play, and there are people who in LFG and stuff like that too, so you can play on your schedule if you want. So I think there's a Discord command here in the chat.
Now, my only question is, do you think that this is the same Beck who won Best Artist over Beyonce at the Grammys?
I think so, right? Beck Hansen? Yeah, I think so. I think that's...
Just plays the entire set humming Devil's Haircut to himself.
It is not to go too far off topic here, but I mean, it is kind of crazy how long Beck has been making music.
Yeah, one of those has been decades, you know?
Beyonce versus Capcom. I'm waiting for it, man. She has Sasha Fierce installed.
Beyonce versus Capcom. That would be great. Still waiting for Def Jam versus Tatsunoko, you know?
They should bring back those Def Jam games.
Those Def Jam games are great.
I feel like licensing has gotten so hard for like everything. That's why we're like not seeing Marvel re-releases and stuff. Like,
yeah,
licensing is crazy.
I mean, the way things are going, why don't they just roll it into that Justice League versus TMNT thing they got going?
Yeah.
Justice League
Shout out
versus
to those
TMNT
guys.
versus Def Jam.
I will not rest until every game franchise is a metaverse that like it's like Fortnite. It just like folds everything in. Like let's get Marvel in there. Let's get Def Jam. Let's get.
There's so many. There's so many goofy things like that too. You played a little bit of multiverses, right?
Oh yeah,
a little bit. Yeah. No, that was a fun one. And they keep
Arya
adding characters.
Yeah, it's funny.
LeBron James was the really funny one. When they added LeBron James, it was like
that's gotta be the craziest.
That's the type of crossover I like to see.
That's kind of like what
just
Smash
real
is like.
people.
That's why I think there's never gonna be another Smash game because like they won't be able to bring back any of those characters.
Yeah.
Cloud and Bayonetta and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah, Smash Ultimate was very cool that way. Tons of different characters.
If it didn't have that damn buffer system, it would have been damn near perfect.
All right, it looks like we got a full lobby.
Yeah, looks like we're getting in there. We just had a couple things, making sure people were on wired connections and whatever. So we're gonna be getting in there now. And this is, like I said, down at the bottom side of our winners bracket. Beck advanced over True Gamer got DQ'd, I guess. So we're gonna be, this is Supra versus Beck. And Supra, also a Chicago player from Chicago, the mecca of Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
You guys know how in Street Fighter 6 there's the fighting hub, which is like it's like an aircraft carrier. That's basically what Chicago is to.
No, because I never got into the beta.
You didn't get into the beta match?
Not either time.
You know, I'm not allowed to say this. I'm not sure, but I didn't either. But the second beta, I may or may not have been blessed by the hand of Capcom.
Ooh, wow.
It turns out that complaining works eventually. If you just do it long enough.
Big Mr. Streamer man abusing his privilege.
Like, excuse me, Capcom, where's my copy?
It's like you know, when someone has like a bad flight or something, and they're like at American Airlines. How are you gonna make this right?
Hey, fix this for me.
Like, guys, I can't contribute to your free content if I don't have the content.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to be getting in there with Supra versus Beck. Supra plays a lot of different teams. The main team that, you know, he played in tournaments for a long time, Karasaki, but plays a lot of different stuff. I have not seen Beck, as we mentioned, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, Karas is a very fun character to watch.
Yeah.
When things go right.
Alex Duranjo. Okay, this is the same team that Pops runs.
Yeah, I could imagine Duranjo assist maybe having a bit of the same utility as like roll, where like it's a slow assist, so like
very slow moving fireball.
It exists on screen for a while to cover Alex's a little riskier approach.
Yeah, it's definitely scary with a character like Alex, where he can throw so many mix-ups at you, and you just have to respect it because the fireball is slowly coming at you and hits early with the jump H.
Okay, a little drop though.
Head dive, a little risky there, getting punished from the back by Kara. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Block the raw tag, nice awareness. The combo.
It's so funny, like we've seen so many hits here from Supra, and yet the life totals are not that different. But this should make a huge difference here, the Baroque combo.
The drops, Kara's combos are so hard.
Yeah, especially with that online factor coming into play.
So gets another chance at it, and there's the wall bounce. Nice pick up through the stutter.
Ooh. Looks like another raw tag bait, but not quite, but it's fine. We got like half screen sword normals.
We're going the other way. Going back to the other corner. Oh no, not quite the correct combo that time.
What?
Whoa, he's getting hyper bumped out of the teleport dash.
What? Ooh.
And Karas definitely does not have the health to survive that type of a thing. Nice. Supra Saki though, such a scary character. Many of us have felt the wrath of the comebacks from the Supra Saki.
Oh, wait, that actually hit!
Nice, getting the pressure in there, and here's that unblockable we talked about earlier. Boom. free damage.
Yeah.
The self setup? Yes! The loops! The loops!
Okay, wait a minute. Oh, whatever.
There it is. Nice little 3-piece from Supra at the end there to finish it off. Taking the first game, but it was close. Beck was making the sweat there.
Yeah, I mean, with Karas, like, you can work so hard, but then you just get hit, and then he turns into a fine mist.
Sometimes you can try so hard and get so far.
Sometimes that does happen. I've never heard of it happening, like, in popular media or anything, but sometimes it does.
Sometimes it can happen. Select your hero. Going back to character select, we'll see if Beck wants to go for something different or if this is just a breather. Okay, we're getting the Alex again. And the Duranjo. Okay, just going back into it.
Different color, Duranjo.
I respect it.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, Karas was cooking, but Alex was kind of cooking as well. I mean, by cooking, I mean Alex, he did hyper bomb.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough, I would say this is a tough matchup for Karas because he absolutely explodes to Alex. Alex can do so much damage so quickly off of pretty random hits.
Yeah, I mean, that was like a pretty long combo for 10 billion. I think Alex is doing that with like one special move.
Yeah, I mean, look at how many combos Karas has to land to take this character out. Throws him the other way, going coast to coast. Kasha loop. Back the other way. Yep. One more. Ooh, drops it. Again, it's hard. It's a lot of work with this character, but Supra at least keeping a good control of the match here. Not letting Beck get away with anything. Again, though.
Whoa, that control. Almost
it. Nice pickup with the Baroque here. A little bit of stuttering happening here. Unfortunate.
Ooh, going for unblockable, it looks like.
That boulder hits overhead. Ooh, nice Baroque.
Baroque to stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe from the tree and get the punish on Duranjo, who thought she had an opportunity from the tree. Good VAR. Finishes off. Doesn't load the unblockable. Oh, the mix up though. Too far? Yeah, too far for the hyper bomb.
Again. I respect it.
We got the C bullet. Oh no, doesn't get the combo. Not quite enough to kill here. The forward grab from Alex.
I like the whiff launcher into into power bomb attempt.
Saki getting back turned there. Nice throw, getting out of there. Last hit of that super is a throw, so you want to get out of it before he finishes it up. You can't just block and punish.
The third strike tactics. Still applying here.
Supra going up 2-0. We're one more away from another 3-0 here.
But every match so far?
It's been every match on stream so far. God. Yeah, it has. Which is not the classic.
That is the opposite of it. Sure. Oh my gosh, look at the punish, man. Karas's normals are redonkulous.
Okay, just resetting in the corner here. Oh, I had the punish with the jab. Didn't believe in it, though. And with that Saki assist, not quite getting anything there. Look at this pressure, though. Blocks the overhead. Nice awareness. Picking up. Can't go for the Kasha loop. She actually went the wrong way there. Keep the corner pressure at least. Knocks him down. Did the boulder get called? I don't think so.
Yeah, too early. Hit out of it, I guess.
Yep. Woo. Knocks him out again. Duranjo potentially dead here. Drop that combo again.
Yeah, a little bit of spaghetti falling out of the pocket back here.
Oh, the level 3, that does not connect. Not sure if that was
back in. It's your time, Alex.
We have it. Yeah, there it is. Gets the wall bounce. Going back the other way. Get one more rep of Kasha loops. Hey, the mix-up. Going low this time. Every time that happens, it's going around the world, back and forth across the screen. Nice, unblockable. Can't pick up off it though. Didn't have the assist ready. Ooh, connects with the overhead. That's a tough link, but Supra manages it and takes it 3-0 over Beck.
Yeah, good effort by Beck, but you know, Supra very experienced with this character.
Yeah, for sure. Supra not only a very experienced player and a very good player, but also has experience against that specific team, playing against Pops on lobby nights. So especially after the first game was a little bit dicey. Second one seemed a little better. By the third one, Soup seemed pretty comfortable there. So we'll see how he does going further on in the tournament.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I was watching a Sajam video where he was talking about fighting game archetypes, and he was saying that there are very, very few examples of like we balance the character by giving them low health. There's very few characters like that aren't good. I feel like Karos is one of the few examples where they actually made the glass cannon so glass that
well, the tough thing is that he's not really a cannon, right? It's so hard to do his combos that he always like does like 10 billion or something, you know.
Yeah, he's not like Zero, where Zero has low health but he like kills you in like one combo.
Yeah, it's one of these combos or one of these characters where certain people will look at it and see like, you know, oh, you know, theoretically if you play Karos, you should be able to get 3 Kasha loops going back and forth every time you hit a combo, and then that'll do a bunch of damage. And it's like, yeah, in theory, but that's really hard. It's like really, really hard.
All right, so it looks like they told Obi-Wan saying in the chat that it's going to be Bookoo versus Bookoo. I would like to see...
Yeah, no, it's going to be Supra versus Bookoo. He was a little confused. It's fine.
Bookoo versus Bookoo would be a hype match, though. Maybe, you know, with the AI revolution, we can finally see that happen.
Oh, God. ChatGPT picks up Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
I don't... There's been a few attempts in games to make, like, you can make an AI that plays like you. Like, KI had that. And Smash with the whole like amiibo thing, they kind of want to have that as well. Like you train the AI. It would be, you know, that's what like chess.com, they do that now. Like we have the, you know, we have the Magnus Carlsen AI, we have the Beth Harmon AI.
Yeah.
So once we can do it in fighting games, we can fight against the Daigo AI, the Justin Wong AI.
Yeah, it's one of those things though. You know, they've done this in fighting games, right? Like I remember Virtua Fighter 4 was the first one I remember that had a mode where it's like, play against it and we'll remember how you play.
Right.
And like, you know, whatever. But like the problem with it is always that like they can sort of figure out what percentage of the time you use which moves or whatever, but it's tough for like an AI to understand your decision making, like why you do it.
Plus, you can make like this super advanced AI that, you know, does all these combos, but then you can just beat it by like doing sweep over and over. Like,
yeah.
It's like I can't figure out how to beat this. Like there's always a cheese factor. That's the only way that I could beat the trials and stuff in Street Fighter 4 is I just pick Zangief and Lariat.
Oh yeah, no, that was great. Killing Shin Goken with lariating Zangief because the computer didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
We are getting in there though with Supra versus Bookoo. Both of them going with the teams we'd expect. Karasaki on Supra's side and Bookoo with the classic Tekkaman Blade Ryu. Tier.
Color coordination here with the all red team.
Looks great. Getting started early though. Look how fast the health goes away from Karos. Oh my god.
TOD territory here?
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
Good God.
Goodbye.
That is the easiest TOD I've ever seen. No Baroque, 1 meter. Oh my god.
1 meter, 1 touch. Get that character out of here. That is why it is difficult to play Kara.
The glass squirt gun, I'm telling you. Alright, going for the no mix-up with the pizza cutter there.
Nice block. Does have the Saki available, so like we said, he can definitely make the comebacks happen. Small amount of damage there. Didn't have any bullets loaded. keeping away. And yeah, it's tough. It is something that's tough for Blade. He has to go. Oh, nice snipes with the crash intrude. He does have to commit for things like that in the air, though. Doesn't have great like low commit options for challenging Saki's projectile.
Again, this is a 5-meter Saki. We've seen the potential for double unblockable setups.
Nice setup
Get rid of
there.
Tech Blade.
Weird little cross under from Saki. Picks up the juggle off of it and forces another burst.
This is a very awkward position to be in here in the corner.
Yeah, we convert those. Crash intrude, such a nice super.
You know, but why don't they let you DHC out of it? That would be a nice buff for Tech Blade. Let him DHC out of level 1, right, guys?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think we've seen, right? He doesn't do enough damage. That's his problem.
That's the big problem.
That's the big problem with the character is he doesn't do enough damage. If only he had more options.
I'm still reeling from 1 meter no Baroque TOD, man. That's crazy.
Meter no Baroque off of a 5L.
Yeah, that's a little bit ridiculous. Ooh, okay, the only thing stronger than pizza cutters in this game is spinners.
Yeah, spinners are great.
You gotta have the spinning rims.
And meanwhile, look how much work he has to do to put damage on his second man blade.
Oh, the reset,
There
though.
we go.
Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. You survived.
Drops out, very nice. Oh, all that red life used, too, but punishes the crossover counter.
Yeah, honestly, though, like, trading 2 meters for that much red life is so worth it here.
Yeah, getting that red life off of Tekken Man Blade is a huge win for Supra. The blocks? Yeah,
the defense here. Yeah. The defense with this Saki is so solid. Oh, okay.
Raw tag, punished. Oh, the range on that command grab! You have to be kidding me. Why does she need that?
Oh, spinners! Spinners! First
very nice, very nice. Oh, nice air throw, too.
Woohoo! The defense!
Push block, maybe saving Bookoo there. Putting him back on the ground after that Tatsu.
Ooh, nice catch! Baroque to add damage.
Crash intrude trying to get back into Blade, I guess. Wants to play with the Blade Ryu again. Crossover counter though, and this Blade is almost dead, but Kara's faces the wrong way.
This is so scary for both players right now.
Ooh. There it is. Nice snipe there, catching him out in the neutral.
Wow. That mix was nasty.
Getting opened up low. Ryu definitely would have killed Karas there.
Leaving a little pause in there just in case of burst.
Yeah, he was waiting for a second, but the burst came out a little late. Gets another hit though. He's got one more burst. The counter. Or oh no, he gets the level 3 and it chips out Ryu. I thought the counter super would be coming out. Good stuff.
Wow, it just felt like Supra was making all the right decisions, and yet it was still so close. Like every second of that game, it was like one hit and this is over.
Yes. Yeah, Supra saving us from a 3-0 this time. Getting our first set. That's not gone 3-0. Alternative. Wow, that cross under.
Oh, the cross under? Oh, that hit back?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, speaking of mix.
Oh no, the stare down.
Got to burst that. Okay, no unblockable.
Again, good defense from Supra. So used to these mixes.
Oh, a very tricky mix. I mean, you think like those TPs don't lead into anything. They do lead into those ambiguous walk under situations.
Yeah, such good defense from Supra here, blocking out so many mix-ups.
Oh, tag to get out of the mix or the potential unblockable.
Yeah, had the raw tag go in the opposite direction, it might have been a missed input, honestly. Who knows?
And
works out for him.
Saki has really been holding it down here as well from Supra.
Yeah, such a great character, so strong with her. Wow, I think he thought the grenade was maybe going to save him there. Oh, and the bullet goes away too early.
Oh my god, this corner is so painful right now and not gonna burst.
Super doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's enough to kill off Saki there. Karas coming in.
Wow, that's
the overhead again. Yeah, we've seen that one before.
Okay, what's the mix? Goes low. Oh, goes Baroque low. But, like, this is so hard, right? This is so hard for Cross with no assist.
Yeah, Supra dropping a couple of combos there too, which doesn't help. But he does land another hit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see a reset, which we do. There's the burst, not able to combo off burst in the air.
One touch away from killing Ryu now. Oh, Bookoo mashing out in the air. Very nice. Pac-Man Blade has to come in and block a mix-up. Now overhead.
Level 3 available.
Level 3, and I think that's it. I think Supra's going up 2-1 here.
That would. Oh
no, it's not enough. This character does no damage.
No jinxes. No jinxes.
No! Doesn't get the punish. Get thrown off the burst in the corner.
Oh my! That was actually a ridiculous comeback there from Supra. It was looking lost when Karas came in, but Karas just was able to take out Ryu using those repeated mix-ups and resets. Some of them intentional, some of them accidental. It all worked out. And now Supra, one game away from sending Bookoo to losers. That would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Bookoo, I mean, one of, you know, the favorite, you would have to say one of the favorites to win the tournament, right?
And not only is Bookoo such a skilled player, but also like the matchup. We've seen the matchup. Like Tekka Blade is such a dangerous force against Karas.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he can kill this character instantly. Literally one touch is all he needs.
Landing on the fireball. That damage means so much against Karas. Like every little hit is just dealing such a huge chunk. Oh, punish on the launcher forces a burst out. The meter economy all of a sudden is in Supra's advantage.
Crossover counter. Couldn't quite get the pickup into the corner though, and Bookoo capitalizes. Now he's got Supra backed up into the corner. He's fighting his way out with Saki. Nice link. He needs it.
Yeah, definitely.
Supra has not been opened up by one of those rapid slashes. All set.
Yeah, this is so dangerous.
Oh, burst right at the right height there. Use the Baroque to kill off the blade. Yeah, I mean, sure. Saki is at pixel health regardless.
Yeah, I'm thinking at this point, Supra is just content with whatever amount of meter Saki can build right here.
Nice thought. Yeah, he was trying to get into the VAR. Kind of flubs it at the end there. Karas coming in.
Yeah, going for some tricky mix with that Baroque on incoming.
You got one burst on either player, but Bookoo will probably have two by the time he gets the second hit. Uses a meter though there. Woo! Could go either way. Oh, I believe in it. And now Supra has to burst. Bookoo in a really strong position here. Has meter to burst, which Supra does not, and a pretty big health lead, which is even larger than it looks because Ryu's health bar is way bigger than Tara's health bar. And there it is. Right. We're going to game 5. Bookoo takes the 4th game, and we are 2-2.
The classic. This is the classic. Let's go.
Now this is the classic.
This is what I've been waiting for. All right, we're thinking real hard about this retry button.
Yeah, he's just thinking about the game. It's good. Take a second, you know? Yeah, it chopped for a second there. Somebody might have, you know, checked the stream. Who knows? Hopefully it's clearing up.
Okay, we got the combo going to the corner. Ooh, goes for the reset, but the low, oh my god.
Yeah, blocked the overhead, wasn't ready for the Baroque low afterwards.
All right, what's the mix here?
Doesn't get the link though, uncharacteristic.
All right, yeah, trying to keep it safe this time with the 100 hands.
Just content to sit back and throw lances, which it's definitely the play. If you can, every one of those lances, like you mentioned, hurts so bad. They hit on both and opens up on the other side. Good amount of damage here. Tekka Blade forced to burst. Both of them forced to burst. Next hit could kill either way.
Oh my god, that cross under. Are you going to be able to kill before he gets burst? It looks like it.
Very nice. Spends the Baroque.
Okay, raw tag as well. Yeah, you know, this matchup has generally looked pretty tough for Bookoo's Ryu.
DP Baroque.
Oh,
forbidden techniques.
The drop is so unfortunate there.
Yeah, it would have been scaled damage anyways, but Bookoo really would have loved to get some damage on this Saki here. Force a burst maybe. Snipes with the Shinku Hadoken.
Yeah, 0 meters though for Bookoo is gonna make this pretty hard. I think he's gonna need to land a nice honest hit here. Okay, gets the confirm. Yeah, the VAR.
Yeah, resets the Oh yeah, we keep the weird VAR angle. Nice.
Yeah, the screen is locked at the angle. Uh-oh, pressing buttons on the way down, and Saki burned a meter with the VAR, so no burst.
Oh, you hate to see it. Okay, he's gonna have burst here. VAR?
Oh, what? No burst?
No burst? Nope, was he looking at the wrong meters or something? No burst from Bookoo at the end.
There, I think, by the amount of damage off that VAR. That was crazy.
Yeah, and Supra finishes it off 3-2. Bookoo going to losers. I don't want to say early, and you know, I guess winners, whatever. But man, good stuff from Supra, taking 3-2 over Bookoo.
That was an insane match right there. You know, I just want to call out, I think the big difference maker in that match was Supra's defense. Supra was not getting opened up.
It was crazy. He was just blocking absolutely everything. Normally, like if you play against Tekkaman Blade enough, you get used to seeing the rapid slashes. They're relatively easy to see, so you can block those out. But I have a 0% success rate trying to block the down stab after rapid slash. If he goes for that second layer mix-up, I'm done. I'm just absolutely done for every time. Supra blocking everything out there. Any mix-up that Blade was throwing.
And it's such an important skill when you're playing a character like Kuros. It's like you can't get hit, bro. You don't got many of those to work with.
Yeah. Are we staying in the same lobby again?
I was attempting. Okay. Looks like we may have lost our players. Wait, so who is Supra? Oh, Supra's gonna fight Metaternal in winners finals.
Oh, Supra versus Metaternal in winner. Wait, are we at winners finals already?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Wow, that's crazy. Let's see. I'm gonna take a look down at the bracket here too. Yeah, so we've got down in losers. We've got DawaDawa waiting in losers quarter for the winner of Marvel Matt and BlueMage. And then we've got Bookoo and Captain Nick about to do that Tekka Blade Ryu mirror match.
Oh man, the most honest matchup in the game right there.
The most honest match. Yeah, very nice. Very cool. Fun matches so far, and thanks again everybody for being here. Thanks everyone who has supported the Match Arena. You still got a chance to get in there if you want to smash some codes, donate to the Match Arena or whatever. Otherwise, sit tight and enjoy the Tatsunoko versus Capcom. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah, need I remind you guys, the Match Arena, it's free real estate. It's like you're inventing money out of thin air. And not only are you helping incentivize these players to keep joining by helping out the prize pool, but you're donating to a good cause with the Trans Lifeline. So we really appreciate you guys for coming through with that. It is a hefty Match Arena already.
Yeah, I know. I really appreciate it. We're up to almost like $300 total. Thanks to Killer Orcas for the donation. WaddleDeeLegends also contributing there. We appreciate you all.
Looks like we're almost ready for Metaternal versus Supra. I'm ready for this match. And you know what's really funny is, like, you know, we were talking about, like, oh, it sucks so much that if Kuros gets hit by Tekka Blade, he just explodes. But low-key, Beautiful Joe do kind of be exploding characters too. Yeah,
oh my god, it's so hard. Especially, you know, Metaternal has the really optimal, you know, relaunches off of stuff like the what do you call it? His Mock Speed or whatever, the Air Joe.
Air
coming
Joe.
Down, mashing buttons move. He's got the links off of those, which are very specific to set up. He'll nail it every time.
And I'm guessing that we're gonna see OG Tekkaman, because yes, exactly. OG Tekkaman is going to be one of those ways that Beautiful Joe can just set up like massive amounts of damage off of these random hits.
Yeah, and what I've seen from Metaternal in the past is he'll generally pick one or the other and then use it for the whole tournament. He doesn't switch around a lot. So Vijo Tekkaman, I would expect that to be what he's playing for the rest of today, but we'll see.
I definitely would not complain if we got to see some Tekkaman versus Saki. That is such a funny matchup when these two anchors have to fight each other. Yeah. Tekkaman is so slow and so clunky, but it only takes one hit. Whoa! That was some good awareness there to block the boomerang. Holy cow.
Got Vijo in the corner. He's getting pressured, but the defense is strong, dashing out low. That is a great answer. Karas counts as grounded during that whole thing, so it's a great answer. Just mash low there.
Look at this. Both players seem like they know exactly what the opponent's going to be going for here. We've got some very optimized answers.
Oh yeah, these two have been playing against each other for years.
All right, what's the mix? Wow, just Baroque and hit him low. Forcing the burst here. We're seeing some big damage here on Vijo. And the meter advantage as well is so big here for Supra. 2 bursts on deck, and I think we're going to see one right there.
Yeah, cruises in there. The Vijo, there's something about his air dash. It feels like it's quick. I'm not on a big but he gets those aerial moments on so quick, converts and kills Karas.
Yeah, choosing not to burst there, which I think makes sense because you're going to want some of those meters to maybe use on incoming setups if you can take care of Joe. But first, you actually have to take care of Joe because right now...
Level 3 coming out. He does put himself down at 0 meters for this. We'll see how much damage you can get off this combo. Saki already has burst meter if she wants to spend it. Oh, the manual timed launch. Good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah, I think the level 3, it makes sense there because, like, how much does burst really help you against Saki anyway? Especially with a low health Joe like this.
Yeah.
You're not doing much good just sitting on the meters. That drop was unfortunate.
Combo.
Chip is a factor now.
Going for the chip, though. Oh my god, what a pickup! You have to be kidding me. Doesn't get the OTG and is not enough to chip Vijo either.
Everything went wrong for Supra in that game.
Yeah, call the Supra out for the chip and Metaternal. Taking it.
Yeah, that was a Lemony Snicket type round, a series of unfortunate events right there for Saki. Yeah, let's see if Supra can recover mentally. Yeah, I think the ideas are there, but Metaternal is so consistent. Metaternal is really not letting opportunities for damage pass by.
Yeah, for sure. And not getting opened up. Really, really good on defense against the Karas, too. We saw that option to mash 2L against the overhead flip there, which shows, like, real matchup knowledge. Because, again, these two have played against each other in the tournament.
Boomerang fresh in the corner. Look at that whip punish on the DP. Are we going to get the manual? Whoa, going for some really fancy stuff there.
Dropped a little late on the boomerang there, I think.
All right, keeping that corner positioning, and that was good aim with the boomerang as well.
Hits the overhead, doesn't get anything off it.
Wow, the down jab mash. I mean, Joe is one of the privileged characters with the fastest jab in the game, I believe.
Yeah, really fast little jab. So if you're in close enough, you'll beat out a lot of stuff.
Ooh, the pizza cutter multi-overhead hits.
Double hit overhead. VAR, nice decision. Not a lot of extra damage there from the Saki combo, but you love to get the tag.
Hey, I feel like Saki definitely was having a hard time against Joe, but look at that bait on the raw tag.
Good awareness. Only a little bit. Look how little damage that does against Tekkaman. But Saki's big strength is in the neutral. She'll start racking up a lot of stray hits, like you mentioned, especially against a character like Tekkaman who has some movement problems.
Yeah, he has a funny air dash, let's just say. You know, he intends to move forward, and whether it happens is up in the air. But yeah, you were right. Like, this is just adding up little by little. Tekkaman is getting distressingly low on life here.
Got the pressure now. Oh my god, did the block actually come out cross up there? That's crazy.
Ooh, I love this move in here from Saki just to stay above the fray, not trying to land into any kind of ambiguous cross-up high-low situation.
Lands the Tekkaman lariat. You definitely want to get more damage off that, but only gets about one hit.
Ooh. Yeah, One burst down. But the meters matter so much more for Supra here. Although level 3 on deck for Joe, it's not going to matter because goes down. This is looking like it could be curtain. Here's the unblockable setup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is why this team is super duper cheap. Oh, no. He doesn't even use the unblockable. Yep. Got it for the reset. That's guaranteed, everyone. That is guaranteed.
Wow. It's a 1-1. Looks like we might have another close one on our hands, guys.
Oh, yeah. You know it. It's great to see all these good players come back out, start playing again, getting ready for Frosty Faustings, too. That's just in a couple weeks.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy how fast Frosty has come up. I was not even sure if I was gonna go until like a month ago, but now I'm sure I'm going. Yeah. Absolutely gonna be there, but first you gotta see how this tournament plays out because this match is definitely not over yet. Ooh, that sweep is so active.
Yeah, both Karas and Vijo are characters with big old slides. So, it's fun to see him use those in
that pizza got cut, and this is going to be a massive percent of Karas's life bar.
Yeah, simple Vijo combo for 50% into red hot boomerang setup.
Oh my gosh. The assertion.
The combo that could have been death. Gets away with the raw tag too. Karas, a lot of red life that he could recover here.
This is a good chance for Supra to turn things around. Maybe getting away with Moida right there. Oh my god. I can't believe that.
Nice. Oh, doesn't quite finish it. Didn't have any resources left to finish that combo there. The short overhead. Not even far long enough to reach.
You know, this is not so bad. Supra took some damage to get out of the corner, but getting out of the corner is so huge here. And now still keeping this positioning. Saying, I am going to be the one mid-screen. Ain't no way. We're trading with charged up boomerangs, not ideal. Yeah, I mean, Metaternal is just so good at navigating the screen with these red hot kicks. Oh, burst bait!
Burst baited, but not a lot you can do to punish out of the air there. There's the level 3, and Saki should be dead here. Can't use those 5 meters at all if you're stuck in a super.
Yeah, Karas is going to be coming in with meter to spare, but no life to spare, so this is going to be really hard.
Yeah, you did gain all that red life back, but it's tough not having an assist. He does rely on that Saki assist for pressure a lot. He's got a nice big hitbox.
Yeah, any trades here are bad news. Okay, whoa, wait a minute.
Hit into the level 3. Is it going to be enough?
How much damage this does?
We'll see.
Yeah, no.
No, it's not.
Yeah, nah.
Oh.
He ain't killing.
That hurts.
This man is not. Okay, the trade. Wait a minute.
Yeah, the overhead actually pretty useful in neutral. I think that was supposed to be a setup for maybe a Baroque mix-up. Okay, that's that overhead again. Fuck. Comes down with the jump light, converts. Overhead into low, hitting one more time.
One issue here is that Supra is not going to get very many Baroques to work with. We've seen Supra is really relying on Baroque for a lot of these setups, but if you have no life, you get a Baroque.
Mostly evened up at this point, though. And
wait a minute,
4 meters.
Level 3 once again, not going to kill. I mean, at this point, we all know. We all know this ain't going to kill, but
yeah, trying to keep the combo at the start. It's nice. You cursed it into killing.
Guys, I just wanted to create a little drama. I wanted to create a little. Can we will it kill that stage amp?
Yeah. You need to do all 3 in a row to set it up is the thing.
I know, exactly. We need the context.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's trying to keep the combo as short as possible at the beginning there to keep the damage scaling low on it. So it's just like ABC into level 3. And it was enough to take out Tackle Band, which is surprising because that's a high health character.
And now, Supra is 1 round away from moving on to Grand Finals winner's side.
Yeah.
With this team, one of the most volatile teams that I think we regularly see here because Karas dies so fast and requires so much precision. Uh-oh. Speaking of dying fast.
Nice combo. So much damage.
Is that
doesn't even finish it. It was already 50%.
Oh, unfortunate drop, but gets the reset.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge amount of red life. Definitely burst that one.
Yeah, having forced out the meter here for no burst available, but this is going to be a dead Karas.
The awareness to mash 2L there. Good stuff. Gets the punish on the overhead. Tries to get an unblockable off the boomerang. I think he's a little late throwing the boomerang out.
Yeah, I think Metaternal has shown Metaternal is just really comfortable in this matchup. Saki against Vjo. It's generally been really hard for Supra to make that much happen, but wait a minute, am I jinxing it once again? Perhaps?
Jinxing this Saki victory into existence.
I know, and then switching into Tekkaman, who, you know, he has a ton of health to work with, but this could be a tricky matchup.
Yeah, didn't do a great job against Saki last game.
Ooh, yeah, you can see the difference in speed of normals is really coming into play in these little interactions.
Yeah, and we talked about how Tekkaman Blade has no low commit option to challenge Saki in the air. Tekkaman has closer to no options to challenge her in the air. You got to get over there and pizza cutter her in the face or something, you know?
Yeah, he doesn't even have like lances. Uh-oh.
Nice cross up. Let's get the combo into the corner, but this is going to be scaled. And Tekkaman's got plenty of health to deal with that. Not going to spend the burst. Save those 5 meters.
Yeah, Saki, you know, she can maybe burst one more time before getting really low on HP. It's possible, but I'm wondering, could time become an issue as well? Clearly, Metaternal is content.
Yeah, taking it easy. Nice crossover. Supra, yeah, knew he wasn't going to be able to burst there. Metaternal tying it up. 2-2.
The classic.
Game 5, the classic. We told you guys.
El Clasico.
2-2 is the classic.
But let's see. Double Luigi.
Double Luigi.
And of course, we're on the classic stage as well. We love this game's training stage.
Oh yeah, the classic.
The texture of the walls. I feel like you could just imagine what those walls feel like. It's like the ceiling in your high school, you know. Everyone's like throwing pencils directly up to get them stuck in the ceiling.
Oof, trade. Yeah, once again, trade's not great for Kara. Still not a lot of help. Picks up a clean combo though. Oh no!
You jinxed it.
Jinxed it. I'm sorry.
Man, yeah, all these drops on. I think it's small character issues perhaps coming into play, but this corner.
That's what we call stagger pressure.
We call that the Bart Simpson. I'm just gonna swing my sword, and if you walk into it, that's your own fault.
I mean, that's what Karas is good at, though, right? Put out those big buttons. Try and make somebody walk into it.
I mean, not only are they big, but they're fast, too.
Oh, yeah.
His command of that mid-range is so powerful, and here we're seeing another
level 3. What do we think?
I think he lives, personally.
Dead.
Oh,
he's alive! Oh, my God. He gets away with the raw tag, too. Pops out thanks to the Saki assist. That was crazy.
Or like Jinx M Crofts. No,
I know. I'm gonna clip every one of these and send them all to Say Jam. Like it'll be a compilation of like 5 level 3s. Oh, the
bomb! He gets blown up by his own bomb. And Supra with the awareness to convert. Get a little bit of damage on Tekkaman.
God,
this pressure. Oh my God, this pressure is oppressive. That's an overhead bullet.
Yeah, Jumpy is known to be a good normal, let's just say. Oh my God, that Baroque was crazy.
Yeah, nice awareness from Supra there. Baroque can get the punish.
Yeah, you gotta burst
land the hit though.
That was gonna be massive damage.
Yeah, Metaternal is also sitting on 5 meters at this point, so if he lands a hit, quick level 3 and Saki should be out.
Oof. Another burst.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to kill, but not enough.
That's not enough for Chip.
Oh, this is so stressful. One hit could do it for either player at this point, and whoever's down to one hit is going to be at a big
Saki's
disadvantage.
Dead. Kara's coming in.
Yeah, he's going to have to hold that tricky 50-50, but just mashing, I respect it.
Yeah, he got into the air somehow there. I guess that wasn't an airtight setup. Forces the burst. Metaternal up on health here, up on meter, but not a lot of health left. Oh! Into the super. That should be enough to kill.
No way, that confirm was ridiculous.
Metaternal confirming off of the projectile into the super, and that is plenty of damage to kill Kara. That super does a grip. Congratulations to Metaternal moving on into grand finals. And once again, I gotta say, a close one, a nail biter.
That was a ridiculous match. I felt like I couldn't breathe the whole time.
That was so sick.
I could have gone either way so many different times.
Yeah, good games to both of those two. That was such a fun set.
And the nice thing is, you know, that was still winner's side, so there's still another chance here for Bookoo. I would like to see it.
Yeah, we're going to be going down to loser's bracket now. That was winner's finals, so we're just going to be clearing out the rest of the loser's bracket matches here, and then we will be going back to our grand finals where Metaternal is waiting.
Looks like DawaDawa versus BlueMage next.
DawaDawa versus BlueMage. So we're going to get a zero mirror. We're getting those zero mirrors down in losers. It's funny because if you look at the bracket, down in losers, we had a Tekkaman Blade mirror and a zero mirror in losers quarter.
Right. We love those team kills. Whoever loses, we win.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's funny. Bookoo advanced 3-2 over Captain Nick. So close set there. Good stuff to Captain Nick. Good run here.
Yeah, Bookoo, you know, if we're gonna see the Tekka Blade Ryu mirror, it would be hard to bet against Bookoo, but it looks like Captain Nick kept it close. So shout out to that.
Yeah, put up a good show. And so we're just gonna be needing a second here. Our next match is gonna be we are getting the DawaDawa versus BlueMage zero mirror. We did not get the T Blade mirror on stream, unfortunately.
It's kind of funny, like Zero has not really cooked on stream so far today. Known to be such a dangerous character, he has not really had his chance to cook. So,
yeah. I mean, just as someone who's been playing against both Zero and Blade a lot, you know, in lobbies every week and whatever, I mentioned it, but it's like it feels like when you're playing against Zero, if you just like keep gaining matchup experience and knowledge about situations and things like that, you can kind of start to find holes in what Zero is doing. And then you play against T-Blade, it's just like the deeper you go, the worse it gets, you know?
Well, maybe that's the difference between like a character who, you know, instantly the character feels strong, and then it's like, you know, it's kind of like there's an extra level, whereas like Zero, it takes a lot of work just to make, you know, Zero feel as strong as he does. And so it's like, have people had the time to really work as hard as, whereas with Tekkaman, you can just keep refining because you can reach that first, you know, level of proficiency fairly quickly.
Yeah, maybe. I think both of those characters are relatively technical, though. I do think that I mean, especially some of the stuff that Bookoo does. You know, he's got the guaranteed like down stab into unblockable type stuff and full TODs for characters. But yeah, you know, he's been putting in great results since, I mean, like Frosty a couple years ago, I want to say. Bookoo.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely something that impresses me about this game in general. Is like people are not just satisfied with like, yeah, I'm gonna play the way this character is supposed to be played and I'm gonna win. Like, no, people are like, no, I'm gonna find something new and I'm gonna optimize it and make it so that I never drop it.
Yeah.
Like, people are really trying to make their character as broken as possible. We are not satisfied with you know, the 2018 tactics anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's like I mentioned earlier, people are coming up with new styles of unblockables and stuff with assists now. Which it seem like to me not quite as powerful as the Baroque unblockable, is a little more dicey, but people developing new tech all the time, and yeah, people like Bookoo will definitely have one touch or at least two touches for any character in the game on unlock, ready to go. It's been an arms race, right? Now that everyone has unblockables, everyone can set up back roll into unblockable for free, and you can set up two touches that way that are like guaranteed, or people just get better and better combos as we go on. I know that I have more optimal combos now than I did, you know, 5 years ago or whatever. So yeah.
Some of us are still just as suboptimal as we ever were. You know, some of us simply refuse to improve. That would be me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's one thing that I really love about this community is that it's full of people who really get out there and they work on it and they practice and they get better and they develop new things. Because it's a game, like one of the things I really love about it is that it's a game where there's still so much left that can be explored. It didn't get, you know, the lifetime with the huge player base or anything like that. So it's just like constantly we're finding new things. People are pushing it further and further and further. And the scene has just gotten so strong.
Oh, yeah. And who knows what's still in there? I mean, what, it took them 28 years to find out Sonic was in... oh, shoot. It was like the precursor to Sonic the Fighters. Max did a thing on it just a little bit ago.
Fighting Vipers?
Fighting Vipers, that's the one.
Fighting Vipers.
Sonic is in Fighting Vipers?
Yeah.
Like he's a secret character?
Yeah, like literally it took them 28 years to find him.
Oh.
That's crazy.
That's like the alpha thing in Street Fighter Alpha 2, like the player who's down around does extra damage, like people didn't know.
That's crazy. It's always fun when you find stuff like that. You know?
I think Capcom, they didn't, maybe they knew, but I feel like partially they didn't really know what they were unleashing when they created Baroque. I think they didn't understand.
Baroque is a real mechanic.
Obviously, they didn't know about unblockables, but even on top of that, like I don't think they quite knew just how like flexible and game-altering as a mechanic it is.
I feel like for Capcom, everything like that is just happy accidents.
Yeah, like TAC, Marvel 3.
Yeah, TAC. That was also more powerful than they intended.
Yeah. All right, so we got the classic matchup, 0 versus 0.
Yeah, BlueMage going to be the red, 0 plus Saki. Both of them, very nice color coordination. I got to say, DawaDawa always goes with the green 0 Ryu.
Ooh, a little bit of respect there, just going for the level 1 buster and backing off.
Ooh, wow, gets hit, opened up on the ground here. DawaDawa definitely got the assist ready, so he's going to carry to the corner. He's got the relaunch ready to go.
Oh, Jinx. Oh, nice bait and punish, though. That's huge.
Yeah, a good awareness. With a 0, one of the better characters. You got to run instead of a dash. Pretty good at punishing situations like that with a tag build.
Look at this optimal corner carry. Whoo, sheesh. What's the mix? Okay, that was a good push block to stay above the Ryu assist.
Yeah, using that 0 assist. I mean, no assists in this game have any invincibility, but those anti-air assists can still work really well. Just like get off me tools. A lot of them have pretty disjointed hitboxes.
Oh, another drop!
Oh no, didn't see it drop and bursted.
Oh my god, do not block. Do not. Okay, well.
Well, too late now. There's the rainbow. Rekoha, very different super than it is on Marvel.
Oh, cross up low, Baroque unblockable. I'm
putting him back in the corner with the unblockable. And the Baroque is active, so he's gaining less meter. Definitely not going to get the burst in time. And DawaDawa going up 1-0.
Whew. Yeah, I mean, again, these are both very strong players, but I think we've been seeing DawaDawa is just looking so optimal right now. Like,
yeah,
there were a few drops, but
really refined the 0 Ryu play. Even as the character select game.
I was just thinking that. I was like, he even refined picking Ryu first to speed up. That's part of the tournament percent speedrun, of course.
Nice blocks there from BlueMage. That was a pretty tricky dive kick.
Ooh, he do be moving.
Yeah, nobody really wanting to commit too much. Trying to set up that assist unblockable, but DawaDawa push blocks him out.
Oh man, this is huge. 0 meters.
Yup.
Going
self
for the hard
extension. So you get 1 relaunch, and then you've still got the Ryu assist. You're gonna get another level 3 buster here.
Oh my god, that was clean. Oh no, and Saki getting opened up as well with the unblockable, so many meters.
But he puts himself mid-screen, so oh my god, look at these extensions.
What if though? What if though? Where's the mix? That was good defense. Good
block on the cross under.
Getting back into a neutral situation. This is exactly what BlueMage needs to try to claw back this round. Getting clipped by the pizza cutter, that meter loss is gonna hurt.
Yeah. Tough. It's doable, but very tough for BlueMage at this point, especially if he gets opened up here. That should be it.
Big boy.
Level 3? Yep. Keep it simple. Dark Corridor.
Bring back this Supra, man. I mean, I know they're never gonna bring back the Versus series. If they do,
it's got to come back. The Dark Hold, super sick.
I mean, when's Capcom versus Capcom, man? I mean, that game would be so hype. It would be so sick. Obviously, I want another TVC. I want another Marvel, but I understand licensing is difficult. Just give us Capcom Fighting Jam.
Yeah, absolutely. So DawaDawa up 2-0 here. Always going for maybe a few too many buttons before putting that assist out there. Goes for ABC Saki a lot, and DawaDawa's been push blocking him out way earlier than that.
Yeah, BlueMage is getting some good opportunities so far, but I don't think we're seeing like the same level of converting it into like a game-altering type combo that we're seeing from DawaDawa.
Yeah, for sure.
Like these hits, every hit is such a battle to get, so you're really gonna need to make them count. That was a good throw to get out of the corner, but now you're cornered again.
Throw another good defensive option in this game.
Oh, gonna get the combo here. Ooh, with the reset.
Nice, yeah. Oh, too late. I think he was trying to go into the Rek Koha there. Didn't get the DHC. Could have gotten it OTG, but ends up just chipping him out with the Sogenmu anyways.
This is a lot of meter on Saki. But once again, Zero is just such a force.
Oh, the cross under. BlueMage has to burst.
Ooh, the whiff command throw to try to get some frame advantage there.
A little bit of damage OTG. BlueMage, I mean, this is definitely doable. This is looking better than last game by quite a fair shot. Meter fairly even. DawaDawa up only 1 and could lose the 0 pretty quickly here.
That was a good whiff punish on the dive. It's rare you see that move has like shockingly fast recovery, and we got a punish on the raw tag.
Yeah. Again, it's a Saki combo, so not a huge amount of damage, but I'll definitely take that.
It's one of those times where you kind of wish this game had a snapback. Like, really want Zero to lose that red life. But
yeah, just play Alex.
Yeah, true. Or PTX.
Or PTX, yeah. He's trying to snipe that super jump position from Saki, but he wasn't there.
So much meter for both players, but I feel like I talk about this a lot. Like, Saki having burst is a lot better than her opponent.
Ooh, the air throw, so sick. Yeah, BlueMage playing so smart here. You can see him just super jump block, not wanting to get hit by that Shinku. Yep.
I feel like we're kind of, we're witnessing.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like
comeback potential.
DawaDawa struggling to find a way in here. Mostly lost Ryu. Zero has gotten most of his red life back, which is the good news. But
oh, this is getting a little dangerous now. Okay, just another block, like you said.
So we talked about super jump block. Not wanting to get hit with that. Good awareness.
All right, keeping an eye on the timer here, but Zero's coming.
And the pizza cutter forcing the burst out of BlueMage.
Just have to take care of Zero, and then unblockable on incoming could put it away. Wait, that doesn't.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! He's alive! Not enough chip. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, using up all the Baroque. You gotta kill Zero fast.
Gotta do damage. Oh. Gets hit, and DawaDawa closes it out 3-0. It really looked like BlueMage was doing it there for a second with the Saki, but.
It was a good attempt, but DawaDawa played well to the end, and even though it did break all of our PCs, I think that double super tactic was actually really good, because with the timer becoming such a big issue, being able to lock down so many seconds with the Zero install, I think was a good strat, and it worked out.
Yeah, plus it seemed like it was doing some GPU damage. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you can overheat their PC, yeah, then they can't play very well.
My poor 3080 Ti.
Oh, no. But yeah, so that was losers. What was it there? Losers.
That was quarter. The loser quarter.
So we're going to winners semi, which is going to be DawaDawa versus Bookoo. Which, I mean, we could have seen this match coming. These are a couple of our best players picking some of the best characters in the game, and they're going to be facing off here in losers semis, and then waiting in losers finals is Supra.
Yeah, pretty cool that we have not seen this matchup yet today. They were on opposite sides of the winners brackets, so it'll be nice to see how can Supra, who's been on quite a good run so far with this Karas team, but is it a good enough run to handle the sheer power of DawaDawa Zero? We'll have to see.
We'll have to see. Are we gonna get a new lobby code? It looks like this lobby died.
Oh, yeah.
Did my camera just freak out?
Yeah, you just blinked out of existence a little bit.
God.
A little bit.
I just turned into a ghost.
JM crossed with the Dragon Ball Z super speed.
Yeah. What's that thing called?
Shukanido.
Huh?
Oh, the instantaneous movement?
Oh, wait, no, not Ultra Instinct. What's the thing where he could, like, teleport?
Yeah.
Instant transmission?
Instantaneous,
yeah, instant transmission. Thank you.
Instantaneous movement. You West-a-boos.
Dude, I am, like, such a fake Dragon Ball fan.
No, me too. That was the thing. When Dragon Ball FighterZ came out, I was like, oh, sick, another team fighter. Let me get in here. It's like a versus game. This is so fun. I was playing it, and then people would try to, like, ask me questions about how I feel about Dragon Ball lore, and I'm like,
I know. I got roasted so much when people, wait, you don't know about this thing or that thing? I'm like, bro, I have no clue. But the lore, the lore people, sometimes they weigh the lore too much. Like when people are saying there's no way they can add Roshi to the game because he can't super dash. So how would they put him in the game?
Yeah, well, I mean, that was something they said at first, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think there was like an interview, right, with Hiroki-san, like early on, that was like, I wanted to make sure that all the characters that we picked had super dash, were able to do super dash and instant transmission. Like, there was a quote like that.
Is that
people
true?
thought it was like impossible. There was. Trust me on this one.
So some people take issue with the canon nature of Roshi being in there, but it's also Dragon Ball, where the manga and the show don't even follow the same continuity. And like, I won't even get started on Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball superheroes. Like,
is that why we never got my boy Hercule? I wanted Hercule in the game.
That's it.
Look, yeah, Hercule is not strong enough.
No, well, I mean, he's strong enough if you give him a jetpack and a machine gun, which is what they did in other games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let him cook. Let my man Hercule.
Mr. Satan.
Yeah, Mr. Satan.
Always eat your vegetables, kids, and don't share needles.
Yeah, thanks again, everybody, for being here. We are getting into our losers semis here. DawaDawa versus Bookoo. So we're going to be seeing the probably the Zero Ryu versus the Blade Ryu. If you're looking to pick up a good team, these are some options. You can take a look, take your pick. If you want to play some strong characters. Bookoo not optimizing the character select. He should learn from DawaDawa that picking Ryu is
the colors are good though.
The colors are on fleek. I like that.
And I really like Zero and Tekka Blade. It's like the robot versus the robot right here.
Yeah.
Even though I know Tekka Blade is like a suit, right?
It's like, yeah, he's a dude. Well, I think he's like, when it's Blade, I think he like transforms into something. I don't know exactly how. The original Tekka Man was definitely just a guy.
Yeah. He has an actual like soul, unlike Zero.
Yeah. Zero has no.
All right, this is the classic neutral that we know and love. Trying to cover the angles.
DawaDawa definitely comfortable with playing lane.
Oh, look at this confirm. That's ridiculous.
Gets all of this. Okay, doesn't finish the combo though. Still almost 50% done on Zero though.
Oh, using the guard point there. Yeah, do that.
Connect. Ooh! Could have had crashing. I don't think it was
still an insane amount of damage.
First in, that was a lot of red life used.
Yeah, that's another situation where like Baroque is kind of awkward because it's like my opponent is paying 2 bars to remove my red life from the game.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, no punish though. Wow, and the interrupt.
Oh my.
The poke is interrupted.
Finishes off the Zero on assist. And Ryu out of. That is crazy. Burst
I'm really curious what is going to become of this red life. He actually spent it, the madman.
Wow. Yeah, and it works out. I mean, DawaDawa in a tough spot at this point.
Yeah. Even the meter, like, is even still.
Very, very patient from Bookoo there. I love just blocking all the way to the ground. Then,
I like that setup.
Yeah, super sick setup. That's a weird one, but I've seen it before. I have seen it.
Get Ryu completely off screen so they don't even know the fireball's there.
So Bookoo going up 1-0. We'll see if the Zero can put in a little more work. Like you said, Zero has not been cooking on stream.
He has not really, no. Maybe it's because his oven is as cold as his steel heart. So he can't cook. Listen, guys, they're not all going to be home runs.
As cold as his cold, dead eyes. No soul behind.
I honestly thought it was going to be a shot at the Giordano's ovens or something.
Guys, listen, I've talked enough trash about Pequods.
Yeah, we're not doing pizza talk anymore. That's done.
It's banned.
Okay. Gets a hit with the Baroque here, though, and this should be enough. So good start from DawaDawa.
Yeah, no meter coming in. Baroque reducing the amount of meter gain.
Yeah, very nice. Zero lost a lot of health at the beginning, but was able to take out the blade first. So a slight advantage here for DawaDawa.
Another very nice little interrupt there. Trying to be a little froggy with the overhead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, that big gap looks like a bad push block or something.
He's landing the combo here. Sorry, Bookoo actually having the green Ryu confusing me. I think he was trying to throw off DawaDawa with on his color select game. Yeah, burst the crossover counter. Not a lot of health left on Ryu. If Bookoo could land a hit here, it's probably curtain. But it's tough though. Solo Ryu's a strong character, but he's playing against Zero Ryu. Ooh! Almost sniped that teleport.
Oh my god, the stare down. Yeah, I mean, like, Zero just has so much free movement around the screen. The coverage of the assist.
There's the cross-up dive kick, and now Bookoo throwing out Shinku, Hadoken. Yeah.
Oh god, my GPU. The RTX 4080 can't handle it.
It cannot handle it. Yeah, very nice there. The Rek Koha goes full screen, and then the Ryu assist, if you DHC, the Ryu Super, if you DHC into it there, it's invincible. So nice little attempt at a checkmate type situation. And DawaDawa ties it up.
Are we working our way towards another classic? I don't want to call it early. We got another close match on our hands.
We'll see. I mean, this could definitely go either way. I would expect this to be a close match. These are two great PvC players. They play each other fairly regularly in lobby.
I think this is a fun matchup too. You know, I talk smack about Zero, but this matchup is kind of hype, man.
Yeah. I mean, Zero, like, I think struggles in this matchup. It really has to play super lame. Can't run his normal pressure strings because of like, guard points and Blade just having better normal.
Oh, look at that.
Run up and low.
Cheeky low.
He goes low. He goes low.
And the other thing I like about this matchup is, like, you know, once we get through the point characters, very nice confirm. That's going to do a lot of damage with the Baroque. Once we get through the point characters, we got, you know, the honest Ryu in the back, you know.
Yeah. Then you're playing Street Fighter. If Ryu had an air dash.
Yep. This is actually really good damage and, like, no meter being gained.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not gaining, like, any meter here. Not able to finish it off. That's another one of the problems with Zero. He has trouble converting, like, cashing out with Supra.
Right. Ooh. Nice avoidance on the Buster. He's just going to let that one
block. The Buster not quite able to get the OTG dive. It was such a good thought. Nice tag into the fireball.
Classic versus game fundamental.
As soon as they throw a fireball out, now's your chance.
All right, Ryu. He's trying to land them toes.
Yeah, very nice. 0 on chip health now.
Ooh,
unblockable.
Oh, mix up. Oh, mix up.
Wow. Cross up with the H. Teleport.
What the heck? All of a sudden, not gonna be able to kill because of mid-screen.
There's
Let the DP rip.
He was waiting for that one.
Let the chopper sing. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh, I can't believe that reach. The movement. And the double jump to get around the fireball.
Yeah, now this is neutral right here.
I know. Bookoo is on one right now.
True neutral. Nice.
Whoa, that confirm was crazy. Oh, the D. Let's go. Oh,
nice block, but doesn't block the low afterwards. Such a sick mix-up.
Oh, you good.
So sick.
That was such hype Ryu play there from DawaDawa. Damn.
Yeah, and it's funny because we talk about, you know, in the past at least, we've talked about DP Baroque. Like, it's such a crazy strong tool. Like, Ryu can just DP anytime and, like, make it plus on block and get mix-ups off it, free combos, everything. And we haven't seen it that much this tournament. But when it counts, DawaDawa breaking out those DPs, taking a game.
Yeah, even though Ryu is just an ordinary guy, he keeps the thang on it. He's always ready. It's Ryu from Street. Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh, that DP cancel was a little awkward.
Yeah. A little strange. I don't know if that was an input thing or not.
Oh, doesn't quite get the confirm. Oh my god, that cross up.
Yeah, unlike Tekken Man Blade, the Zero teleport mix-ups are pretty ambiguous.
Oh, double overhead.
Double overhead. Drop the combo, though.
Yeah, that looks like maybe a bad burst bait. The VAR into burst. I mean, how much damage is he going to get off burst here?
Not much, but he could get the get a bunch of meter here and then unblockable reset. Yeah, there it is. Guaranteed.
It. Gave himself the Baroque by bursting. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, he's freestyling now.
Oh, the DP again? God. All right. Yeah, DawaDawa. Oh my god, everything's starting to come together.
DawaDawa, he's just DJing on him right now and just goes for the Supra for the chip out.
Yeah, there it is. No space to get behind him there.
Oh, with the taunt. What's the mix? Wow. Dashes out of the mix.
Weird interactions in the corner. Another air GP. Into level 3. And DawaDawa closing it out emphatically.
Yeah, we did not get to see the classic, but we did get to see some very slick Zero play from DawaDawa in that round, making the character look top tier.
Yeah,
Perhaps,
yeah, absolutely.
The first time in the tournament that we've seen Zero really and truly pop off, so pretty exciting.
Yeah, good stuff. And it looked like it wasn't going to go that way at first. That's the other fun part, is that the first game there, it seemed like he was having so much trouble getting in with Zero. Yeah. And Bookoo was just throwing lances, run mix-ups, whatever he wanted to do. And then, you know, as the games went on, DawaDawa refined the game plan, thought about it, made some adjustments, and by the end was really looking nice with the Zero. So that's what you like to see.
Don't you love those rounds where you just make like 3 reads in a row? Like he read like the VAR and blocked it, and then, you know, he like read and got the cross under that hit. Like when you just make a certain number of reads in a row, you just feel like you're the greatest player of all time. It's so satisfying.
Well, and it's great in this game because, you know, we've talked about how snowbally this game is, right? As soon as you have like a meter lead and a health lead, it's kind of like you have like 2 health leads. And it's very hard for people to make comebacks. So if you can really make a couple good decisions, force a burst, still get a bunch of damage, you just put yourself in such a great spot. It feels so good, and that's exactly what happened with DawaDawa that time.
So
but he's going to be staying on because we are moving right on to our losers finals, and it's going to be DawaDawa versus Supra.
Also, folks, just letting everybody know we still have 28 codes left for the Matcherino. Go ahead and please use those up if you are able. Please,
there's enough of you in the chat. Get in there. Smash them.
You got the code. It's free real estate, chat.
Yeah.
And it's for a good cause.
For anyone who didn't know, who wasn't here for the when we talked about it before, half of the Matcherino rates is going to Trans Lifeline. for this tournament, so it's for a good cause, and the players appreciate it. We've already, and like the community really showed up for this. I really appreciate you guys, because the prize pool, even though half of it is going to charity, we already have more going to the players than we did for a lot of tournaments, you know, in the past anyways. You know, even though half of it's going to Trans Lifeline. So big thanks to everyone who showed up for a good cause there. Thank you.
All right, so I believe I actually talked about this match earlier. I got the players confused. Now we're having DawaDawa versus Supra, so we'll get to see the battle of the glass cannon versus the glass squirt gun.
yeah, Zero more of a true glass cannon here. And these two did not play earlier, right? Yeah, they were also on opposite sides of the bracket.
That's nice. This whole top 3 has been new matchups.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of different ones, and it's so fun. We got to see so many different characters, so many different play styles out here.
All right, so we have the optimal round start switch in here, of course. Bring that Zero in. He wants a piece of Karos.
Supra again with that nice defense, push block and Zero out, getting back to neutral. Woo! Oh my God, let him get away with that.
Ooh, reset city. Wait a minute.
Yeah, stays in the front low, keeping the pressure on in the corner.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, when you're dropping with this character, it's like, it's whatever. Let's just keep
Was that a reflect? Did he reflect?
Wait, was it actually? I didn't even.
Let's go.
The spinner reflects it at an angle. I never thought about that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, DawaDawa is someone, we talked about it before, not afraid to play lame with Zero, sit up there and... Ow.
That check was ridiculous, and there's the late Baroque.
Yeah, he thought he had that confirmed with the Baroque there, but a little too far and sniped out.
That was like a miracle backdash to survive against Zero there, and Ryu gets a little bit off that guard cancel, but not a ton.
Uses the spinner to get out of a tough situation.
Ooh, very nice getting to the other side. That spinner is so active.
Yeah. Ooh. Wow, that doesn't... Ooh. Oh yeah, it won't connect if it's in the air. Huh?
What's going... I don't know about that burst, though.
Yeah, this
Karos is just going to die to
chipped here. So Genmu coming out. Sword uses the red life to stay around it.
Wait a minute.
Still alive. The DP finally comes through. It's so... there's no way, right? To avoid
you really wanted to prove me wrong there.
Drop the combo.
For a reset.
Yeah, he's just trying to go for some fancy stuff there. You get extra corner carry if you go for the airbuster in the combo there.
Oh yeah, you got a Baroque when you are that close when you throw the grenade like that.
Ryu gets in. Nice raw tag while Saki was up at the top of the screen. Didn't even have to eat a fireball for it.
Yeah, I kind of like this matchup for Saki, though. I think she does a pretty good job of staying at areas where Ryu's going to have a hard time reaching her, with the exception of raw Shinku. That's kind of the one thing that you got to watch out for.
Yeah, we saw that earlier in the BlueMage games as well, where, you know, he has the nuclear option here.
Yeah. Oh, trades, though.
Yeah. It's not a great super. It just has a good angle for eating, you know, certain Saki moves.
All right, as good as Saki is at zoning, she does have the one disadvantage, which is all her air stuff goes down.
Ooh, what a conversion. I'm going to take the OTG.
Ooh,
yeah, overhead.
Whoa.
Nice. Ryu, not a lot of health left here.
I love that bait, too. Just super jump, do nothing.
Super jump block.
This is a little bit scary, though. You're going to need a way to take this character out so that you can set up the unblockable.
16 seconds. Nothing out. Can't punish it from that far. Oh my God, so much damage for those level 3 busters.
Just trying to stall out the timer.
Only 3 hits of that super connecting.
Ah, Saki, you're in danger.
9 seconds left on the clock.
And the problem is... Okay, unblockable incoming.
Finally got the Zero out. Unblockables loaded. Do we have the timing?
Wow, why did you
faces the wrong way, but gets the pickup afterwards. She's got a slight health lead here. 2 seconds left. It's so close. Oh, the block.
No, I think that Ryu's gonna take it.
Oh my God, he edges it out. The bullet at the end hitting after the clock ends. Oh, painful for Supra there.
Oh my god. Yeah, why did the unblockable go the wrong way? I guess because it was targeting the dead body.
Saki was confused.
I have like never seen that before. Like literally she just turned away from Ryu.
Shot the other direction.
All right, we're gonna need to see a mental recovery here from Supra. Uh-oh. Immediately staggered. This is gonna be massive damage. Just kidding.
Oh, dropped the combo, but already that's 50% on Karas.
Yeah.
Oh, and the pizza cutter coming in afterwards. Has to spend the burst.
Oh my god, juggled. Yeah, I think maybe Supra would have been, with the triple taunt.
Triple taunt.
Oh, I think it might have been a good idea for Supra to take a second and chill instead of the instant rematch because he's definitely looking flustered right now by what's happening by
this one's going quick. She's doing the Supra percent speed run at this point.
Oh, jeez.
Into level 3. Don't think that's enough to kill. Yeah, no, not quite.
Just a pixel and now chip becoming a concern here. Oh.
So Genmu, definitely going to be enough to chip out there. DawaDawa going up 2-0. Supra looking, a little lost that second game.
I think in general, the Genmu from 0 has just been a huge problem for Saki to deal with. That Super is really warping the entire flow of the match. Obviously, in that case, the match was already over, but we saw it a lot in round 1. Like, it's just so hard for Saki to contest. So are we gonna see a switch, or is this is just the breather tech?
Yeah, well, we'll see. Supra, I mean, does play other teams, so might try something out here. Definitely someone who can play a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, we've seen Alex before.
Yeah, Tekkaman's another character he plays. A little bit of Jun this one. Definitely plays some Morrigan.
Okay.
So digging into the Casher and Ipotsu, man. Definitely going down into the well for this one.
All right, we go from the squishy character to the character that makes you look squishy when he lands a hit. That's Casher, but he's got to land some hits on 0 here, which might be kind of hard to do, but we'll see. Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, nice conversion. Sets up the dog, but rolls out. Dangerous dive kick there. And at that time, nice conversion with the Baroque. Forces the burst.
Okay, yeah. All these, like, pixel Baroques are really huge, and now he has another pixel to go for it again. I mean...
Yep.
Look, see, there we go. Just keeping the pressure on with that, and blocking another fireball to enable it again in the future.
Yeah, really nice neutral play here for Supra. Again, he's got such an incredible defense. Really great blocks, and then using the dive kicks off of air push block. Oh, could have had it. Could have had him.
I like that setup with the ground pound plus Pasta Man coming in, but this is going to be huge damage. You've got to burst that. So now that red life is gone for 0, that could be huge.
That was almost so nice from Supra.
Wow, defense against all of that. Like you were saying, the defense here from Supra is looking
he didn't
so
have the assist ready there. So as soon as Supra saw that, he knew he could just start mashing, hit the teleport, takes out 0. Has to burst on Ipotsu.
Yeah, bursting with the idea here of like, well, I've got so much life to work with. That's going to turn into some free meter later on. Ooh, psycho pressure.
Look at the red life too, so much damage.
Oh, doesn't get the reset though.
All of a sudden, Ryu has no health. Oh, he doesn't do it again. I feel like he could have had the Supra on either of those.
Yeah, it's possible. Just you know, going to Patsu Man for the first time today could be a little sloppy with it, but still.
Yeah, baseball into Casher and ground pound. It's a pretty big hitbox. It's an underrated assist, I think. And Supra, with the unorthodox switch to Casher and Ipotsu, man, take the game.
I can't believe that worked. I mean, listen, I'm hyped. I want to see this go down to the wire, man. And look, now the color change as well. All right, let's see. Is DawaDawa just getting a feel for the matchup? I mean, look at that. Oh, a little drop, though. That's not good. You're not going to get
jab. Somehow making Cashern's jab look good. Nice pickup in the corner. Tatsunoko, not a great assist for picking up stray hits, but that one worked out really well. Oh, so much red light.
Yeah, this is kind of the exact same situation we saw where it's like, okay, you burn the Baroque, you force the burst, but now, like, Zero's got so little HP. That could really come back to bite you.
Supra, such patient play here. So good.
There's that knee.
Let's go. It's got armor. It hits overhead. It's a hard knockdown.
Oh, Friender just getting blasted by Ryu's feet right there.
Hey-oh. So DawaDawa down to just the Ryu now. This team's still working out for Supra.
Yeah, the jump jab. Look at that. Oh! Early.
DawaDawa definitely having the like stabbing himself with dive kick. Oh, this is what I'm doing to people going on right now.
All right, Tatsunoko versus Ryu. You know, Ryu's such a good character, but the meter advantage here. Okay, once again, no reset, just setting up the OTG with the scissor kick.
Ooh, kind of dangerous there.
Yeah, now the problem here is Ryu has a huge amount of red light.
Yeah, if Ryu lands a quick hit here.
Burst yet. Oh my god. What the stare down!
Oh my god!
Oh, the preemptive burst before he even activates Baroque. That could be
both of the baseballs whip. He was going for chip.
Oh
there
my god.
It is.
Supra was so brave there to go in with the scissor kicks 2 extra times. I would have been running away. I do not want to get hit by that Baroque, man.
Yeah, I was waiting for a DP Baroque into instantly dead character there, but Supra clutches it out, brings it back to 2-2. And we are primed and ready to go for El Clasico.
How is this switch working out so well? Like, I mean, these are, you know, they're not like super close games, but
these are not like top tier characters that he switched to or something. This is, I'm not sure, like, you know, we'll ask him later, I guess. I'm not sure if it's a character counter pick, a player counter pick, just a feeling thing. I don't know.
One thing I will say in terms of the matchup is these jump normals from Cashern are doing a really good job of controlling the space that Zero likes to chill out in, but I think DawaDawa is doing a good job of adapting.
Nice link. He's gonna get the corner position there. Gets the relaunch thanks to the fancy combo.
That is so much damage.
Yeah, it doesn't quite finish it though, so he doesn't get the mix-up at the end.
I think the big change-up that we're seeing from DawaDawa is he's content to just, like, chill. Instead of going on the offensive, just, like, running away.
That was a huge amount of red life spent.
All right, the pixel Baroque could be back in play here. You gotta burn through that huge amount of red so that you can Baroque more, right? That's the strat. Ooh!
Well, he was expecting the burst to come out there.
Unburstable.
Oh! Get the hard knockdown.
Okay. Not a huge amount of damage, but you did get the character change out of there, which I'm sure was part of the decision making.
Ooh, a little bit of a weird crossover there.
Yeah,
Supra wasn't ready
meter
for
advantage is a big problem for Supra here. How are you going to get through all these bars?
Trading fireballs. And DawaDawa sitting on a really big meter lead right now. Pretty close in terms of health, but DawaDawa on at least 2 bursts here.
Yeah.
And connect on Tatsunoko. Not a lot of damage. Ryu doesn't have the best air combos, but able to put some hurt on Tatsunoko. Supra finally gets out of the corner.
Ooh, look at that confirm.
Nice.
Oh, this is really starting to fall apart.
Yeah, this stuff. And there's the DP.
Ooh, the triple taunt.
Triple taunt. Gives up the Oki for it, too.
All right, you got to get through one more burst here, Supra.
Ooh.
Oh, look at the stare down.
Ooh, ooh.
Okay, good push blocks
nice.
there. All right,
got the pressure.
Okay,
the knee.
okay.
Yeah, just cashing out. Okay, taking a little bit of damage here. Getting out of the corner.
Yeah, going for that unburstable stuff. Here comes Zero.
Again, this is doable. This is doable for Supra here, but, you know, it's tough.
timer also something to think about.
So Genmu.
Oh my god, that damage.
Oh my god, yeah. Dive kick sailing straight into the level 2, I think, Buster there. And that is more than enough damage for DawaDawa to take it. Nice try. Good idea with the character switch from Supra, but it was not quite enough to take the set. And DawaDawa is going to be moving on into grand finals. Supra goes
and
out.
shout outs to DawaDawa because I feel like the change up in the third, or in the fifth game, I guess I should say, the third game against that matchup. The change up of the way DawaDawa was playing made all the difference in the world. Like all of a sudden, he wasn't just getting hit by cash earn for no real reason. Just playing lame, controlling space, doing the things that Zero does best.
Yeah, definitely. And for our grand finals, we're going to have a run back. Metaternal versus DawaDawa. Now, this went 3-0 Metaternal when they met before. So we'll see if DawaDawa is able to, you know, maybe come up with something.
It could happen. It could happen.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to leave and rejoin the lobby, so I have a controller assigned again.
Yeah, I mean, we saw DawaDawa kind of over the course of the tournament. You know, we talked about it, a little bit of not the strongest looking Zero play towards the beginning, but has started to really put in some good work in these last couple games, really making the character look as strong as we're used to seeing it look. So maybe the jitters are gone. Who knows? We'll get in there.
It could be.
DawaDawa, Metaternal, grand finals. And because this is double elimination, for anybody who's not familiar, DawaDawa coming from loser's bracket would have to win one set to reset the bracket and then win another one to win the tournament. Metaternal, meanwhile, just has to win the one set and would be our champion.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a hot take or anything, but personally, I feel like Metaternal's team is pretty good against Zero. I feel like Joe is one of the few characters that can like really make Zero super uncomfortable in neutral.
Yeah.
And also because, you know, Joe can just rip out such a huge amount of damage so quickly, he can kill Zero quickly. So I feel like this can actually be pretty, if anyone else was playing Joe, maybe I would say Zero has the advantage, but Metaternal's Joe is so good that I feel like this is pretty hard to overcome.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, one of Zero's big advantages is how good he is at neutral. He's got huge disjointed buttons and able to convert a lot of them into big damage. But Vijo, like red hot kick into boomerang, just, I mean, shuts down neutral. You know, it's a neutral.
It's just so annoying for Zero to try to play around.
You can't challenge it at all. You just kind of, if you let him do it, you just kind of have to block it.
Yeah.
Select your heroes.
All right, we're seeing everything expected here.
Back
OG
with the same
Tekken
team
Man.
before. OG Tekken Man, you love to see it.
You really do. This is another one of my favorite characters.
He's so sick.
I
And
just like all
Metaternal-
these characters with heart.
Yeah, Metaternal's so good with him too.
Yeah. All right. It's the robot versus the otaku.
Yeah. Bomb coming out there, forced to block it himself.
All right, red hot boomerang coming in. This is one of those tools that just really helps Joe have a stranglehold on neutral. It's going to be up to Zero to apply so much pressure with these buster shots that Joe's not going to get a chance to charge up the boomerang.
Oh, yeah. And the buster actually canceling out the full charge boomerang there. That's another tool that Zero has in this match. It's tough to, you know, really land it. You got a pretty good awareness, but that'd be useful.
That stray buster dealing 6 billion damage. And now, wait a minute. Are we going to see? Surely you have to burst, right? I mean,
taking the knockdown? No, that wouldn't have killed.
Yeah, too far from the corner to go for V-launch though.
Vijo, though, low on health. Oh, nice tag. Actually connects on both characters, too.
Yeah, very necessary raw tag there to try to get that red life back on Joe.
Yeah, really good read on the timing of that raw tag from Metaternal. Tekken Man is in, and this is a character that can play against Zero, for sure. Goes out the lance, though. Zero gets out of dodge.
Yeah, Tekken Man also a character that, you know, it's going to take Zero a few attempts. A few swings at axe to chop down the tree.
Yeah, he doesn't have the movement that Zero has, but as far as normals go, he's got just as big a normals as Zero does. Got those big space lance normals. He can compete pizza cutter to pizza cutter for sure.
Trying to keep this movement unpredictable, utilizing the special moves.
DawaDawa, though, says you're going to have to catch him.
Yeah. You got to chase down this fly.
Yeah. He's all over the screen. Just happy taking these stray hits from Buster, you know?
Normally, this is around the point in the match where I would say time could become a factor, but I mean, Tekkaman, if he just lands one touch, like, it doesn't matter how much is on the time.
Yeah, I mean, you saw as soon as the whip connected there, instant burst from DawaDawa. Instant burst back, that's a lot of red life gone from Zero.
Yeah. This is definitely something we've seen come up multiple times, is like, you know, the decision making. I think in this situation, it makes a lot of sense to burn the red because there's not that much time to be regaining it all back anyway, but Zero getting low on life can be a little bit scary, but once again, I mean, we're down to 20 seconds. It's like things are starting to get a little bit scary. We're gonna have to see some increased aggression here.
Yeah, DawaDawa looking very comfortable to just let this timer run out, keep taking these little hits. And I mean, if this just keeps going like this, he's got the health lead, gonna win the game.
Right, and even if he takes out Zero, it's still like the combined Joe and Tekkaman isn't enough HP to win the timeout.
Under 10 seconds left now.
Oh my god, that sweep. Wait a minute.
Okay, Zero down to pixel health
Gotta
now.
kill Zero right now to force the guess on Ryu, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, not enough time left. Oh,
It
throw
didn't
doesn't even kill him. DawaDawa taking the first one.
That was good awareness by DawaDawa just to be lame. I mean, when you got the life lead like that. I think I would have liked to see Metaternal maybe being a little bit more proactive there.
So DawaDawa making the first step on the road to resetting this bracket. And we already know it's not going to be a repeat of the first result.
Yeah.
Metaternal.
We're seeing a warmed up Zero now.
Yeah, for sure. Metaternal getting off to a strong start here, though, at least. Getting the pressure on Zero. And if he gets off to a good start here, then Zero can't really afford to do what he did last game, which is just keep running away.
Right. You want to be forcing the opponent to be the aggressive one, because in this matchup, both characters are pretty good at just chilling and throwing projectiles.
Yeah. I mean, it's a game where you can run away pretty easily. Every character's got super jump, double jump, 2 air dashes. You can stay up in the air for a long time.
Yeah. Ooh, the boomerang actually messing up the assist hit there. Look at that, he just floats away.
But sandwich, yeah, has to burst that. A lot of health left on Zero at this point, though.
Woo! Right, this is really big damage. There's the raw tag saying, listen, I'm going to get this life back, and now you're going to be the one with the life disadvantage.
Pressuring with the mash there. Ryu gets out of the corner there.
Woo, wow, what the heck?
That actually beat out the mash. Nice.
Another burst forced out here. Meter advantage is big for Metaternal.
A little early there, but he does have a lot of meter to work with, I think.
Woo!
Yeah, you can see already how much damage Tekkaman can do with just a simple combo.
Yeah. And Metaternal here is able to create this awkward situation where you got a lot of red on both characters, so you can't really raw tag here.
Whiffing the unarmed B for timing.
Woo! Oh my god, that hit.
Catches with the lance into full combo. Ryu is dead. Zero coming in. Metaternal looking like he's going to tie this up.
Oh, and there's the mix going low, keeping the threat of overhead alive.
Could have finished it there with level 3, but I guess it just wasn't ready.
Yeah, this is looking nigh unwinnable for DawaDawa, but I don't want to write off Zero. Wow, Boomerang.
Boomerang saving lives. Oh no. Can't get over fast enough. He was trying to push him out of the way
there to try to invincibility through.
Yeah, if you can get out from under the beams, you can punish him after the beams are gone. But for anyone who doesn't know, Zero is completely invincible until the beams came out.
Oof, okay.
Yeah, that's a nice projectile. He gets it out there, and that takes out Zero.
That was really the Tekkaman show, that game. Yeah. That was...
I mean, yeah, Vijo got it started off well, right? Set the tempo, but then Tekkaman put in a majority of the work that game, for sure. And that's what we said. I mean, Metaternal is someone who's super comfortable on this character. So good at moving around, making him look like a real threat or neutral. Almost had something off that boomerang there. The burst. Nice awareness from DawaDawa there. Good block, but the unblockable.
Yeah, now we are seeing the real cheap stuff.
Oh yeah, the cheap stuff is coming out.
That boomerang really had a mind of its own. Oh my god. All this damage is added up so fast. I think we gotta see a raw tag here. He's gonna try to find a projectile to tag into or something.
Assist is down. There it is.
There you go.
Got away with it.
Oh
Get
no!
the hit! Pizza cutter from the top rope.
Yeah, that burst is huge. Okay, but this is gonna be a ton of damage that's not gonna be burstable because Okay, when I said a ton of damage, I mean,
use it? No.
Okay.
Right,
It was quite a bit. It was.
Yeah,
quite
I mean,
a bit.
Tekkaman's got health. You can sit on that, right?
The big thing here is now DawaDawa has built up a large amount of meters, so Tekkaman potentially going to have to land 2 hits here, which is a lot to ask.
Yeah, pretty even life though between Zero and Tekkaman.
All right, goes for the corner escape here, but you can see Metaternal is running away to actually keep the corner. But okay, we finally got the side switch.
Yeah, DawaDawa.
Is that a trade?
Lane game work again.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of like fighting the Giants, where the game is all about like how can you get them into the corner so they can't keep running away.
Okay, Dijo's back in. Tekkaman, a lot of red life to be gaining back here potentially. So not a bad choice.
Ooh. And it looks like Metaternal is being much more aggressive than we saw in game 1.
The raw launch, but not able to finish the combo. So Genmu coming out.
Yeah, we've seen, so Genmu has just been so strong in all these matchups, but Red Hot Boomerang is pretty strong as well.
First, and now Zero is at pixel health. And so Genmu again.
Oh my god, Red Hot
gets staggered! Staggered by the dive kick, and he finishes him off with the level 1 Buster. Hits the Tekkaman as well, and DawaDawa gonna be going up 2-1. Trying to reset this bracket. He's doing his best.
Zero was just firing on all cylinders that game.
Yeah.
All right, green versus red. Let's go. Ooh, not able to get to confirm. A little awkward. Yep, using that backwards boomerang. Such a core strategy for Joe. Oh my god, the double uncombo.
Yeah.
Already
the burst out
down.
early.
Oh, avoided the boomerang.
The boomerang missed. You don't see that too often.
That was crazy with a low profile.
Yeah. Yeah, good option there.
Ooh, aiming on the fireball. DawaDawa is really trying to keep this close, despite the strong start that Metaternal got. Oh my god, that red
fireball. Nice stuff. Yeah, there it is.
Boomerang coming in. What's the mix? Ooh, okay, that was some good movement from DawaDawa.
Yeah, very nice. Good pressure from Metaternal, and very nice from DawaDawa to just wait it out.
All right, trying to trade with these boomerangs.
DawaDawa definitely can't play lame at this point. Got just the Ryu left. Gonna have to make something happen.
Yeah, gonna have to get through at least one burst. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about the Tekkaman assist. Doesn't protect the ground approach.
Oh my god.
Oh, the link!
Metaternal, no burst? Okay,
Not gonna spend meter for that either.
Oh,
nice,
man.
the bait.
Okay, DawaDawa kind of bringing this back now.
Wow, that actually beat. He taunts after the jumps. He beats out the pizza cutter clean.
He likes to throw out them toes. Oh, but watch out for the shocking pink.
Yeah, the bomb's out there. I feel like it's been more of a threat to Metaternal than it has to DawaDawa this whole tournament.
The force yourself to block attack. Oh, no confirm, or is it in time?
A little too slow, yeah. The trade, I think, messing that up there.
Oh,
gets over in time for the punish.
Oh, this is looking really bad for Metaternal now. No bursts. Huge chunk of red.
Surprising migraines.
Surprising that he did not tag onto the fireball there.
Yeah, he might like the Tekkaman matchup better here, but you do have to start worrying about your red life at this point. You know DawaDawa likes to go for these timeouts.
Another strategy that could come into play here is building up 3 meters so that you can get the instant kill with Joe and not have to get through 5 meters worth of burst.
True.
Oh, no.
He gets hit! And Tekkaman is out. Okay, he did use the red life, so very even at this point.
Oh,
no! Has to burst.
Yeah, now level 3 is off the table. Maybe he's going to try to kill with just boomerangs or something because it's going to be hard.
The cross up. So sick. And DawaDawa does it. Resets the bracket. 3 to 1.
On that.
What do we think about that whiff overhead over the dead body and then go low? You know, they're thinking overhead incoming, surely.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, it's 0-0. And 0's on screen.
Yeah, we're back to 0. This is a new set. And whoever wins this set is your winner.
And don't forget, it's not just that sweet Maturino pot on the line. It's also ranking points.
Yeah, ranking points for the Tatsunoko Versus Tour. Yeah,
oh, let's go. Cashing it in. That's a lot of red
10
life
points for whoever wins it.
It'll remain to be seen whether that was a worthwhile trade because now no life to recover on Joe and 0 still sitting at above 50%. With a buster shot.
Level 3 I mean, when charged busters just do so much damage, even just one hit.
Yeah. Oh my god, another one. I have a feeling that DawaDawa is just going to leave Joe in to die at this point, commit, and then maybe make a comeback with Tekkaman if that's what it comes down to.
I mean, not a lot of red life left here.
Did I say DawaDawa? I meant Metaternal.
Does get the Joe tagged out, though. Tekkaman in.
Ooh, pizza cutters on both sides. Good block, but no Baroque on block to attempt.
Yeah, wait, maybe thought the push block would be coming. You can, you know, make the unblockable setup not work by push blocking.
Uh-oh. You got no pizza cutter. You gotta pick up the knife.
Oh, not close enough to the corner.
Oh, that's huge. Okay, gotta burst out.
Oh, the combo off the bomb!
That was... You were totally right. The bomb is looking like more of a liability than an asset.
You really have to stop using that bomb.
Oh, that was animation canceled.
Yeah, jump C a little too slow coming out there. Metaternal in a difficult spot, man.
Oh, gets away with the raw tag. Wait, this is a chance. Throwing out another bomb. I don't know about that decision. You're going to want to try to stall with Joe as long as possible. Get the red light back. But now at level 1 will be near unboardable. Yeah. Or just the basket.
Just the chip taking out Vjo there.
Goes for the unblockable.
Goes for it. Doesn't quite get it. Bad timing, I guess. No red life available now, so you can't go for it anymore.
Oh my god,
very nice, very nice.
That burst down to 0 HP. I don't know about that decision. I mean, I guess...
Oh! Nice!
This is huge.
Burst
a lot
again.
of meter available.
Tekkaman definitely able to do this.
Oh, look at the block!
0 assist protecting. Being the homie. All right, we've got one more burst. Now he's got 0 meters. Oh, but the chip from the Tatsu is enough to do it.
Guys, are we playing Persona 4 Arena? Because the one more burst is really coming into play here.
One more burst. Yeah, Metaternal was climbing the mountain there, one step at a time, getting those bursts out, but wasn't quite able to get it in time.
Man, I want to see Tekkaman do his thing. Oh my gosh. But DawaDawa is playing really well in that Ryu versus Tekkaman matchup, which can be so scary.
Yeah, the Ryu has been putting in so much work.
Ooh, just zapping that assist right off screen here. There's the reverse boomerang, and DawaDawa playing neutral really well, avoiding the boomerang.
Yeah, avoiding all of these boomerangs.
Look, the boomerangs are like doing nothing out here.
Yeah, you might think that the boomerang is an awkward move that is easy to avoid, but that is not the case.
And Metaternal just has so much knowledge about which ones to use and how to cover all the angles. Like, we're going to see... Just kidding. I thought we were going to see a backwards one there.
Yeah, I think he was afraid of the buster.
What? Okay, that was... That was definitely a backwards input issue. That was not an intentional bomb. I'll give you that one. Very nice.
Punish. Snipes the zero, getting a little too friendly with the assist.
Ooh, very nice neutral from Metaternal as well. Both players are really turning it up at this point in the match. Look
Yeah, I
at the
expected it. Yeah, this does the most damage if you do it raw. This was the Metaternal Classic. Punish the raw tag with raw level 3. Get full unscaled damage for this and your next part. Ugh.
Oh, right, because the level 3 is not going to add scaling. Wow.
Ooh. Yeah, look at all this damage coming out from Vijo now. He is dead. Big damage.
And now there goes all that red life on zero. Okay, Metaternal, I see you.
Very nice. There we go. All right, so Metaternal now tying it up 1-1 after the reset. Getting back on track here.
I gotta say, man, this Zero versus Joe, like, opening of the match, like, neutral, is some of the, like, most high level, like, each player is in the brain of the other player so deep. This neutral is crazy. I mean, look, they're just standing there.
Yeah, jump forward block versus down back.
Yeah. These guys are on, like, Yomi layer 7. Yeah, not even throwing the reverse boomerang there because that fully charged buster is presenting such a threat.
Oh, dagger from the dive kick.
Oh, dropsies though.
Yeah, small body problems there for sure. Ooh. Oh, the double overhead.
The pizza is well and truly cut. It's enough slices, as Anthony Fantano would say.
Yeah, the Vijo pizza cutter isn't as huge as some other pizza cutters, but it hits really quick, hits multiple times, hits on all sides of him, pops up really well.
Plus, Joe's air dash, you know, gives him so much forward momentum. So you've seen Metaternal using air dash pizza cutter just as like a whip punish tool.
Wow. They both had the same idea there. After the push block, they both tried to dash up and jab. But,
just like that, we see the down.
Oh, look at the damage!
Wow, just got burst in time. Probably going to be a raw tag, but Metaternal has been really on point with the raw tag punishes.
So nice.
Oh, there's that overhead.
The world's most invisible overhead.
There's the reverse boomerang as well.
Metaternal starting to cook with this Vijo.
Yeah. Oh, it just always looks like Metaternal made a mistake, and then the boomerang just comes right back and punishes you. Yep, just like that.
There it is again.
Just like that. There's
right
the
into level
3.
And even if this doesn't kill, he's got the 1 meter to go into the 6 machine cannon, which is auto timed, so Ryu has no chance to escape. No, he's not going to do it. Trying to make his life harder, but that's fine because he'll take it and go up 2-1.
Whew, that was a dominant round from Metaternal. Can DawaDawa dig deep and find something here? This beautiful Joe, like, and what I think we saw there is maybe like a little bit of like desperation or tilt or some kind of mental issue happening with DawaDawa, because we've seen that DawaDawa knows not to press in those types of situations exactly right there. But he's just been getting opened up by those boomerangs multiple times here. We need to see some of that classic patient play here.
Bomb coming out there again. Lucky he didn't get punished worse for it.
There's the, wow, it actually found its target there. Yeah, these boomerangs are just, the boomerang with that Tekkaman assist is just really holding down. Wow, and that super jump was crazy as well.
Overhead again.
Metaternal is on one right now.
Does have to burst, but definitely looking stronger for Metaternal at this point.
Yeah, and now the game is, how is Zero going to try to find a tag here?
Yeah, he's got to try and get Zero out.
Yeah, especially with 2 meters on Metaternal, trying to go for a Baroque combo is probably not going to work out.
Yeah, it looks like he is not trying to raw tag. I think he would have gone for it at this point. He might be trying to land a hit, VAR, something like that. Ooh, just playing the on his neutral with the Ryu assist.
Yeah, these stray hits are starting to add up here.
Yeah, this is looking a lot more even at this point. DawaDawa going back to that lane game.
There's the
it's so nice.
Surprisingly, doesn't go straight into level 3.
Yeah, I think he wants to save the burst meters at this point. It's such a close game. I don't think he could have killed Ryu. Yes, the way coming through. Oh, this is so
hit on
strong.
Zero there.
Such a strong position now for Metaternal.
Yeah,
come on, show me the 6 machine.
Here?
Yeah, there we go. Ugh.
Not that.
Wow! But you do get the hard knockdown. The boomerang pressure. No, landing the hit.
Wait a minute, no
burst meter available.
A little far
drops
from the
it.
corner.
Small body problems. He was trying to adjust the combo. Oh my god.
DawaDawa fighting for his life right now. Oh,
there it is. Vijo is taken out. It's down to just the Tekka Man. Ryu gaining so much red life back in the back now for DawaDawa.
And we've seen, you know, DawaDawa, he can handle the Ryu Tekka Man matchup pretty well. He's just got to hang on with Zero long enough. Metaternal perhaps thinking about the time clock.
Yeah, Metaternal going lame here too.
I mean, that is a huge amount of life. Like, it's going to be really hard for DawaDawa to deal that much damage, but TVC seconds are very long.
Ooh, how did that hit?
No Baroque available, so no unblockable incoming.
Ooh, the sandwich actually working out. Metaternal eating a few stray hits there.
Yeah, Metaternal needs to get out of this corner.
Still up on life, so 5 seconds left. Doesn't block the mix-up. This is starting to get pretty close. This is starting to get pretty close. 2, 1. Yeah, he's definitely got more health there, right? 2-player wins, and Metaternal with the timer scam is your champion for TVT Online #1. Congratulations.
Oh, wow, man. That was an insane grand finals. I think we just saw so much, like, you know, one little adaptation from DawaDawa helped them take the reset, but then Metaternal adapted right back. Really impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Back and forth game. Just like we saw it at the beginning, right? We talked about it. Metaternal won the first set between 3-0. DawaDawa comes back, crushes it, gets the reset 3-1, and then Metaternal updates the strategy again, takes it 3-1 in the grand finals reset. So big congratulations to him, but also to DawaDawa. Took 2nd place, gonna get paid out, gonna get some points still.
Yeah, I mean, those TVT points, they're going out. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, the whole top 8 get points?
Yeah, all top 8 get points. And let me just, we'll say it just so everybody has like a good idea. It's 10 points for first place, so Metaternal gets 10. 2nd place, 7 points. So that is DawaDawa. Supra, I think, is 3rd, 5 points. 4th is 4 points. 5th and 6th is 2 points, and 7th and 8th is 1 point. So the top 8 all get points, and then they'll accumulate them over the course of the season.
And let's remind people that the points are doubled for offline tournaments, like the offline tournament we have coming up in just 2 weeks.
Yeah, just 2 weeks from now. It's been announced now. Saturday of Frosty Faustings, which is Saturday the 3rd? Saturday the 4th.
The 4th.
No, 4th, yeah.
Saturday the 4th. It's going to be at 2 p.m. Central's when we start our tournament. We don't know exactly when finals are going to go live, but we'll be posting that on the Twitter as we learn that kind of information. But we also have an announcement. We have another tournament to add to our lineup. We got the graphics ready, Matt?
Yep.
Yeah, no?
Yeah, go.
Okay. All right. Yeah, next tournament is Vortex Gallery. We already announced the tournament. We got announced for Vortex Gallery. It's going to be TO'd by KB. Did it last year. Always a ton of fun. And that is your next chance for an online tournament that is going to earn you some points for the TVT. So this one is in the books. We got Frosty Faustin coming up in a couple weeks. And then a few weeks after that, we're going to have, once the date is announced for that, we're going to have Tatsunoko versus Capcom at Vortex Gallery. So lots of fun action coming your way. If you like this, follow and sub to Matchstick Melee. Also follow and sub to JM Crofts, wherever he is, near to me, because he's sick. And keep it locked here. We'll have plenty more action for you guys for the rest of the year.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Hope you have a good rest of your weekend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Matt,
hey.
if you wanna...
Yeah.
If you want to roll us out, Matt.
Yeah, so real quick, thank you everybody again for watching. Just by the by, I will be resuming my official side tournament stream duties at Frosty Faustings this year. We've got a pretty crazy lineup, which includes not only top 4 for Tatsunoko versus Capcom, but also really cool things like JoJo Heritage. We got the top 8 for Soul Calibur 6. We've got top 4 for Soul Calibur 2. We'll also be doing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and just a bunch of other just really awesome. Pokken DX will be back again. That'll be another top 8, I believe. The whole thing kicks off Thursday, the 2nd. Yes, with Gundam Mbon. So enjoy a little 1v1v1v1 there. Yeah, it's just going to be a really awesome weekend. So if you are interested in any of that, make sure to follow along and sub if you're feeling super friendly about it. Additionally, yes, we will be back to host the stream for the Vortex Gallery tournament. Before any of that kicks off, I do want to make mention that we do have our standard weeklies. We have Street Fighter V on Mondays. Then, of course, Tuesday, you can always pop on over to Dr. Science's stream and compete in the Tatsunoko versus Capcom tournaments. Wednesday night, we host Guilty Gear Strive. That is multi-platform. And then, of course, on Thursday is our infamous Grand Blue Fantasy versus PC tournaments, which I'm happy to say, hello, Rising. I welcome you with open arms. Please get over here as fast as possible so the netcode gets better and people play the game again. But even before any of that, we also have a special IRL event coming up next weekend. I will be traveling to Toledo. I know, scary, right? To host an IRL Guilty Gear tournament. I believe it's Rev 2, Zerd Rev 2 and Strive from the Toledo Science Museum. So
cool.
We'll be rocking GGST and Rev 2 on the IMAX in there. So it's going to be pretty awesome, I think.
How's the input lag on IMAX?
I'm sure we'll run it to the BenQ and then run it to the IMAX. But yeah, it's gonna be super fun. And then after that, I don't know. Hopefully, you'll see us a combo breaker. Yeah. But in the meantime, let's see the final results first of all. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hello. So yeah. Metaternal, in the end, victorious. DawaDawa 2, Supra, 3rd place. And then, Bookoo coming in 4th? Yeah,
Bookoo 4th. And then tied for 5th is BlueMage Captain Nick. And then getting the 1 points are, Marble Matt and Starizu? Very nice, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good tournament. And again, big thanks to everybody who competed.
Yep, congratulations all around there. And I also want to say real quick thanks to everybody who came through for the follow. Well, for watching, first of all, but especially the follows. V Flippy, Player Q, Odd Stranger, Roku the Shinigami, Dragon There's Plays Neo 14, WaddleDeeLegends, Super Vinny 24, Marvel Nick, JBat 2039, Zairbond, and a special thanks to WaddleD for the bits. So thank you. But,
yep.
Thanks,
everybody.
Yeah, this concludes our broadcast day. Make sure to visit the YouTube channel, subscribe over there so you will be notified when the VOD for this comes out. And we will catch you at the next one. Thank you so much. Thank you to Dr. Science. Thank you to JM Crofts. Go follow their content. Do it.
Bye, everybody.
Do it, you cowards. Bye.